and now you go from there. You know?
Yeah, I've been thinking pretty positive lately. So it's just when you crash, it's bad.
Yes, it is.
It's terrible.
I've been I had to carry my wife in my arms from room.
Welcome to PBKC streaming live.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go!
Here's what happened on our previous shows. We're streaming live in West Palm Beach, Florida.
Good afternoon. Happy Thursday. Welcome into PBKC live on Twitch and on YouTube. It's me, it's Mikey B. I am joined by my co-host for today's show, Ernest Christian.
What's going on?
Oh, you know, same stuff, new day, I guess, here at the old PBKC. 1111 North Congress Avenue, conveniently right across from Palm Beach International Airport. We have Linnell and his gang of crew here today, playing 5-10, I believe is what we said it was today.
They're already going.
Yeah,
They're already going.
kicking it off.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Linnell out the gate. Raises to 75.
Hello, Schmergs.
Hey, Schmerg, what's going on?
Steffi Mo, first commenter.
Yes, join the chat. Try those next 3 hours.
Yes.
Come for the ride.
Keep us entertained.
Yes.
Are you not entertained? I do have the chat open on YouTube today.
Yep.
So if you're on YouTube watching right now, feel free to comment there as well.
Hello,
We are there.
hi. Howdy.
Hello.
I love our usual crew that comes in here in a chat with us, the usuals. Fly out, man. Steffi once in a while when she's not with us in production.
Or when she's not asleep.
Bears fan, other Bears fan, I forgot his name.
All of them. All of the Bears fans.
All of them.
All right, let's see what we have going on here. Yep, 5-10 today. Folds to Jason.
Marv King, 10 to call. Raise to 35. 35?
A little too big for this game.
You've been going to bed early. What's your definition of early, Steph? Like
4 a.m.
4:45 in the morning? Waking up at noon?
Yeah. You going to bed is me pretty much waking up within the next 2 hours, taking kids to school. Just saying.
Jason flops the best of it here with second pair.
Mm-hmm.
Marv is not going to stop.
Marv stay on the gas, $65 bet.
65.
Well, so far, I mean, a couple hands in, this has been a pretty aggressive game.
Yeah, you going to sleep at 11 p.m. is like saying Ben Roethlisberger's coming back for another season.
Yeah.
Not true.
Yes, lots of news today in the NFL. He first retired. Nice. I know we saw the video, the return video.
Yeah, I didn't watch it.
It was pretty nice. You know, thanks God, thanks family, the whole nine.
I have a take, but I'm not going to say what I want to
I
right
think
now.
you had that take on my podcast last week, actually.
Probably.
2 weeks ago when the wild card
Probably.
round. So we'll keep it clean here.
Yeah.
Steffi writes.
Probably for the best.
Yeah.
He gone.
Yeah, he was terrible this year, though. In Pittsburgh.
I've never seen somebody with a wet pool noodle throw for as many yards as he has.
Yeah.
Hand massager, right?
Talking about hand massagers? What?
Yeah, the big one that, you know, that the massage people use. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Come on, this is round 2. Okay.
Ooh, Walter, it's Kings.
Uh-oh.
He actually raised the, hey, whenever he's
Walter's shaking stuff up here, I'm sure.
Whoa.
Big Daddy Walter, look, he's going like this. He's going salivating, looking at it.
Walter's maybe at 115.
How much you got?
Not
Call
enough.
9-6. Suited. There we go.
7, 8, 10. Wow.
Ooh, draw.
113.
See a wall of some pressure there. An 105 bet, I think. There.
Somebody gets up, walks around. That's why I won. I agree too.
I came in, I'm here for the winner. I'm not going to be that much of a winner. Whatever the hell you decide.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I like everybody to make their decisions. You know,
I'm just saying.
somebody sits out there. You know, there's a lot of factors. So let's do this now.
Heyo, we got a giveaway. This one's real. Hit that exclamation point giveaway. You can get details on our main event seat to the Spring Classic right here at PBKC. The dates for the main event are March 16th, with day 2 being Sunday, March 20th, right here at PBKC. Again, hit exclamation point giveaway to enter. That's actually for the information. Hit exclamation point enter to enter the giveaway. Stream Elements just trolling me today.
Walter Jacks again. Well, no, again, but another big
Enter.
I'm staying out of your guys' way.
Florida Mountain Man enters.
Another 110. He said he's going to take it 110 at a time.
Round 2,
Money in my
fight.
pocket. I'll be here all day, bud.
You got TJ Walter again. Heads up.
I got plenty of money in my pocket.
As
I
Walter
don't.
maintains a Jacks.
South Florida Hawk, it's enter. Welcome.
Welcome to this
Welcome
chat
to
there.
the chat. We
Yes,
have
sir.
got some people trickling in here. Hello, everybody. Everybody's favorite Sony PlayStations. PlayStation. Fold'em has not enough points right now. Keep watching. Earn your points for that exclamation point enter.
Oh, you can't really do it, I guess, with this. Like, pick a card or something?
Oh, I thought you were like 7 deuce or something. A side prop? Like on the flop?
Yeah, well, on the whole board. So
Red, black.
$10, $25, $10 on the flop, 25 on the turn, 50 on the river. On a pick a card.
I'll do $10 for 7.
But it's gotta be, you gotta do flop, turn, river.
Oh, just any 7.
Any 7? Okay, you're taking 7? And you gotta call your own. I'll take queens.
Okay.
Wait, queens or queen? Wait, how does that work? Any queen. So if a queen hits anywhere on the board, you win. I win. Right. If two queens hit, I'll take a king. Okay. You know what?
Ooh, we got some props.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 3. Okay, so 3, 7, and queen. Yeah, what is it? 10.
There's a conversation going on with Linnell at the table here.
If nothing hits, it just next. So what happened if like a queen and a 3 hits? So
You chop.
if a queen and a 3, he hits pass both. Oh. Okay.
5-5.
Right, who's it on? No, 10-10. Oh, shit. 10 per number. Fishy boy.
10 per number.
No discounts if there's dukes.
You raised again?
to 40.
$40 raise Linnell.
I raised.
Matt calls.
Huh?
Ace Jack.
240.
Why did you get
there
me?
goes
Jason
Three
has
raise.
aces.
Ace.
Me too.
Aces.
Oh, dude, listen, I mean, seriously, you want me to get you guys catch? I mean,
There goes
Yes,
mine.
yes, we do.
Good possibility.
We want to see all the big fish.
Right.
You gotta call your own card, guys. So if you miss it, you lose.
Yeah.
Nobody else can call it.
All right, cool. So I'm just going to scream from over here on a 15-minute delay.
So wait, so if it comes to 2 threes.
3.
And if I hit a set, then you guys pay me 3.
Trip 7.
Give me the quads. Back in quads.
All right, hold on. Let's write this down for all of us here. I got to find a piece of paper that we don't want. Oh.
Hey.
Yeah, that's what I
So Linnell has 3s.
said. He's not gonna win a pot. He doesn't need any white.
Walter has what, 7s?
Raised to 40.
Linnell has 10s right now and raised to 40.
Matt has queens.
Wait till you see the nitty hands I called your razor with one string. Wait till you see.
Marv.
Walter has queen 9.
Heads up.
Wait till you see the shitty hands I called.
I appreciate it.
Oh,
Interesting.
3 would be a good card here for a straight draw,
Mm-hmm.
but nothing else.
Affirmative.
Wait, you'll see.
Let's look at that chase, though.
10, 6, 2, and
Warren's practice 9. Still needs help, though. One card to go. Linnell's still in the driver's seat. Warren does have 4 outs, though.
Ship it.
And he got there. Marv got there. Marv got there with 2 pair.
I wasn't even paying attention.
I know. I do.
That's $80 off the shoot.
He's gonna be up $200 before the day's over. Watch, some fucking queens are gonna come all the time.
Pay my blinds.
Linnell has to put him on one of those two cards, either the ace.
The ace
queen.
or the queen. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, absolutely.
Ace didn't take a chance anyway.
Columbus took a chance.
Yep. Columbus took a chance. As Marv shows us queen 9. We move forward. Buttons on seat 4.
Hey there, man.
Oh yeah, today's deal as far as Kevin in the box.
In the box.
Resident Durham Broncos fan.
At the end, this thing's
Resident former Vic Fangio fan.
Yes. Broncos signed a new coach today, by the way. Former Green Bay Packers offensive coordinator. Nathaniel Hackett, I think his name is.
Yep.
A lot of speculation on whether that will be the angle they use to draw in Aaron Rodgers. That's the big
Aaron
Rodgers. Right. That's the big angle here that we see.
Oh no,
Could be
that's
playing out.
100% the play.
Right. So
Walter folds his 9-10. Linnell has the old 7-4.
keep eyes on that story as we get close to the NFL offseason, obviously.
Keep an eye on the
Raises 40.
Devontae Adams sweepstakes
Yeah.
too, because that may play a role.
Yeah. In fact, the story I read this morning on Sports Illustrated is that the trade they want to propose is Rodgers and Devontae to go to Denver.
For what, like 900 first-round draft picks?
So, make it work.
Jeez Louise.
Make it work.
We want Drew Lock, a private airline,
Your 3 Super Bowl titles.
3 Super Bowl titles, and your next 19 first-round draft picks. Sold.
Yeah. And some marijuana probably too. Colorado marijuana.
So it gives a whole new definition of mile high.
Exactly right.
Walter 7. That's Walter 7.
Wait. Oh, no. Sorry.
Linnell said, wait.
We saw it, though.
Nothing happened.
If you flip it over.
Thank you to everybody who's checking in with us on YouTube. I am live there as well, so if any of you would like to comment on there, we can interact with you a little bit more today.
We won't ignore you. I swear.
Our good friend Moofy, final tableist from our Saturday tournaments, is checking in. Move. If you hear me, hello.
What's going on, Move?
10 flop, 20. I mean, it's hard. It's not always going to. All right, 10, 20, 30. But then you got to pick a specific card. We did. No, you picked 7s. You got to pick 7 of clubs. Yeah, you got specific cards. Because then it could become a lot of money. What the hell is going on? Aces again, guys. I got aces again. Eventually, I'm going to get aces for real.
Oh, good. I get to see a flop.
Or you're going to get
So what,
ace deuce.
Nah, somebody can 3-bet us out of the pot.
Ace 4, and it's going to look like aces.
7, 7, 7.
I'll take that bet. Wait, what's my? Oh, 3. Mine was 3. Get there!
This is Jack.
Not done yet. No, I get paid already. You do? You do? So I get paid.
75 is the bet.
Good call. Good call. Listen, I only have $300 in front of me. What can I possibly do?
Go all in.
Either 600 because you're going to double that, or you're going to give it to me. One of the two. It's one of my choices.
130.
130.
Correct.
C.
Well, regardless, if I win or lose, I get $20 refund, right? Is that how it works?
20 for,
Picture 3.
20 for 300.
Yeah, 20 for 300. Ship it. Let's go.
No. Oh, no, but I still get money.
Yeah,
but you
have to pay it out.
Paying it back out and you wash.
You receive 10.
Come
Call.
on, lucky 7.
What are we doing here? What are we doing? Where's the rest of the chips? They're right here. That's it. I got about 200, sir.
About a boot. He's got a boot 300.
I got you. Did you for real? Yeah. Let me pay you 10 in advance. Wait, but if I ship it and you call it, I lose 10. Yeah, you're right, but you're not going to lose. In this situation, I'm all in. You're making $10 extra.
Well, you're not really making $10. You're limiting the damage. Because you just lost 300 and ish, so.
Is she?
Only losing 290.
190. I'll save you $2.
Decisions.
Let me win this one. You can win the next one.
That's probably a lie. Let me win this one. Let me win the next one, and then we'll talk.
We let you do nothing. There's no letting here in the game of poker.
I want the one time where someone remembers that and be like, hey, remember the last time you said that? I want you to fold now.
Yeah.
And then someone be like, nope, call
I
quad.
have aces. Yeah, quads. No, I'm gonna fold that. No. Who does that? Like seriously.
Just like the life slow roll. Like here you go.
Yep.
Oh, that'd be great.
The water, the regular water.
Top 2.
Yeah, that's why I've been getting that.
Oh, is it really?
It's really good. That's
What?
not plastic.
What? Hold on.
That's not plastic. Yeah, that's true.
I don't understand that call.
No, it wasn't me. No. He had
I don't
9s
get
and
it.
10s. That would not be. Never trailing.
Linnell decides to call with ace queen and double mat up.
But you were right, you doubled up.
Oh.
You didn't lie, see? You didn't lie. No, you didn't lie.
You doubled up.
Interesting.
I think it was before the
Muy
Taking a
interesante.
chance. I haven't been on this stream in quite a while. This one, the cash games, typically is very conservative,
He has to snap.
very aggressive today. I've noticed. Maybe it's the game 5-10.
I'm gonna
Normally it's too. I
I'm
mean,
gonna see
I don't know.
so don't lie.
Maybe some in the water today.
No way you had
Probably something in the water.
Get out of here.
Maybe I'll hop on coffee.
Muy grande aqua.
Hit him on
Yeah.
turn to river, or you missed your draw. Then I was always winning.
It's definitely more. Very entertaining game today, especially.
I was never checking that river unless a hard or something like that came up. But I'm calling no matter what.
I just got to text some my boy Zach the Degenerate, who's a regular on my podcast on the Earth Podcast Network. Is Big Ben a top 10 all-time QB? The answer is no.
Nobody is.
Now you can sell me on top 20.
I use 600 a hand and win
Top 10?
$10.
No.
I used to play a prop called Jack 7.
I'm not even fucking playing it.
What do you think?
I'm losing money.
Top 10. Let's be real. He's a Hall of Famer. No one's denying he's not a Hall of Famer.
Ooh, almost.
He's probably a first ballot Hall of Famer, in fact.
Let me sit on that one for a minute.
All feelings aside about the guy personally.
Let me sit. That's what I'm saying. Let me sit on it and actually think about it before I.
As you say that. Oh, I got shit off the table.
Good throw. Great throw.
Better throw to Big Ben this year, for the record.
Guy's arm looks like a wet pool noodle.
Yeah.
You know who's going to be happy about the fact that he doesn't have to catch passes from Ben Roethlisberger anymore?
Antonio Brown?
Corvette.
Well, anymore. I mean,
Juju Smith-Schuster.
Juju,
Corvette.
yeah.
Corvette.
That's right. Yeah.
Because now somebody can actually throw it more than 7 yards.
Yeah, lead him a little bit.
It's like Cam Newton. Guy can't throw an 8-yard out route. Ben can't throw it 12 yards down the field.
What do you honestly see a Cam Newton retirement announcement?
0.
You think he'll try to make a league again?
He'll try to go be a backup in like Arizona behind Kyler Murray and hope they win a Super Bowl.
Well, it would be a humbling thing for him to do, is be a backup somewhere.
Sure.
35.
He has to know he's no longer the quarterback
Kevin, don't.
after this year.
The difference between Monday and
Walt-
today is
Walton's just chopping you up.
I had 3 more teeth in my mouth on
And
Monday.
then I'll call 35.
Can you at least throw fucking 3-3 out there so I can make $20? You know, lose 700, make 20. I'm okay with that.
Giving you a few things there.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm getting it.
Thank you. With the 3s, I'm down 700.
Yay!
Not yet, buddy. A 3 can come on. I can make some money.
I don't know, but I get 10 from him.
Actually, if
I
a
can
3
go
comes
home.
out, I make 20. I make 20 because it's double.
3 of you, check here. If another 7 comes up,
10, 20, 30. Yeah.
65.
65.
No, another 7.
I go home. I'm going
Another
home.
7, you can retire.
I go retire.
I'm not gonna get to see it.
Give me my money.
I'm just moving in every direction here.
Yeah, the other day.
Walt, that's 2 or is that 1? To get there, Walt. Pop my cherry. I smell the 7s are coming.
Brandon
Lucky 7.
7s are coming. I mean, that's just like.
He's so lucky.
I'm not so sure about those 3s.
It's good or what?
Filled us both up all the money.
At the end of the day,
I like the 1 card. I love the 1 card prop. That's my favorite. I think I read before.
And he just.
That Queen 3 or Queen 4 is the most common card.
Same table, same
come up.
crazy.
Really?
Queen 3, Queen 4.
No, man.
Someone told me that.
It's the fucking same exact odds.
it's the same
for the
odds.
fucking card.
I'm just telling you.
It's one of 1362. Every single combination.
Nobody likes to know it.
What it is. I mean, nobody said it was good. We know he's raising. That's 100%.
35.
I have aces.
Wish I could play this.
You have aces too?
Yeah. Oh, it's hot. Let's hope the flush doesn't roll out.
3, 3, 3, 3. 3, and we chop it, and we take his money.
Ooh.
Check. I don't have it.
7.
I know. Damn it.
We will both draw in thin. Tell you that much.
Benham is not.
Is a 6 good here?
Possibly.
75.
75, that's good.
Then I'm possibly good.
That's it.
I better.
I had a jack too. So
Yeah.
So what if you
And 4 dimes. And 4 dimes.
On the flop,
Coming in from
you get 30
Thank
first.
you, Lennon.
Oh, so it's just 10. It's just 10 regardless, right? Almost whatever.
$10 a card.
10 a card. So I got you.
Isn't that 6 2 3s? So I get paid double?
Yeah.
On the turn? Is somebody laughing at me for fucking calling you off with ace high?
No, somebody's laughing at me because I'm playing in the street.
Yeah. Ask them what they're doing.
Watching the stream,
Yeah,
pretty
so
bad.
who's worse? The guy playing or the guy watching with the other 3 people? Yeah, he's got nothing else to do. Well, I made $25 back from deficiency one, so now I'm only down $6.75.
Okay.
Get it, baby! Get it! Let's kick that guy in
Oh
C1.
my God.
Pay the double, buddy.
Hey,
Now a 7 and a 3.
If you throw a queen out there,
No, a 7 and a 3.
I'm not tipping you for the next month.
I'm
If you
not
throw a
doing nothing
queen
the next
out there.
year.
Good thing she's
Are you guys sharing a box today?
Yeah.
Oh, I feel bad for you. Oh,
Doesn't
man.
matter, you ship it off.
Wow.
Can we change that?
Yeah, I
How
would
come
change that fast. Before
Nobody
you even
raises
sit.
when I just call.
Kevin's on the do
And
not tip
nobody
list
calls
for the
when I
next 5
bet.
years.
I must be playing too
Reserve
tight.
cards in. You coming in now?
All I can say is I must be playing too tight.
Thank you, man. We need more singles. All right, guys, I'll be back.
I have more.
No, I mean, in
Save
general,
all
it's
your
$8
love
every
your
half.
comments.
Yeah, but it's gonna be. He's gonna be able to
Really
figure it out.
appreciate the comments.
But he's not
Save
gonna
them
have
all.
singles
Think of some new.
She's got some.
later on in the
Later
day.
on, yeah.
She's
We're gonna
coming.
need more.
Come over and get a couple more of these.
Well, we just stopped tipping.
Yeah, oh, there you go.
I mean, I'm already on the do not tip
You
list.
can use, you can use
Are
that
you?
one. That's okay.
Fuck yeah, I'm down 18 million with Kevin dealing.
Wow.
And now she's sharing a box, so now she gets half less tip because half would be his.
Are we doing increments of
So she gets 50 cents a
So
winning game.
when they shared the box, they shared just the dealers of this game
Yes.
shared the box?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the only time.
That's a good thing to do.
Yeah, because Kevin would never get tipped, so now he gets to make money thanks to her. You know, I mean, it's good for him, but not
No, I
for her.
just want to interact.
What do we got? I need,
Thank you.
it's 20, I need 100 in white so it can look like I have all my money back. 5 more stacks of red.
Where is this thing?
Hey, nothing with, Ed, Marshall?
Oh, I don't know. They're just throwing right into this mode.
You think maybe he pick a left and go to Brandon?
Every day.
No, but
Or something?
I think you wanted to put on the stream.
All right, good luck, everybody.
You know,
Thank you.
You know, there's nobody else downstairs that thinks we're going.
Yeah, we can, we just didn't because we were full, but Vanessa back down and Ed's, he's, lost in the casino trying to find a stream probably.
Well, he was pissed that I sat down with you guys.
Oh, that was Brandon, yeah. He's pissed if he makes $6 grand instead of 7. He'll be alright.
I
Go back
chop,
home to his
I
paid off house.
I don't care if he's mad or not.
bet.
I personally didn't appreciate his attitude, what he did. I don't care about who plays where, but you don't do what he did.
Thank you.
I personally don't
Oh
appreciate
my God, in the window
high
too.
school drama.
Oh yes,
I
queen
can't
at a
take
7.
any of this high school drama, man.
Ship it.
Well, now we definitely don't have to tip at all.
Wow.
This is a double whammy.
I don't want to show you.
I want you
Watch
to
this.
I
beat on you.
Here goes 10.
I had one of my.
There goes
I
10.
had king 7, so I had one of my
I
own
always
blockers.
tell myself I should say it before I sit down, but then when the hand comes, I say don't chop. I hope I pull back 30
No.
shitty
I
cards.
understand.
Marshall.
Yeah, I just never chop.
Understand.
Boss, you
I
want a
don't
cocktail?
have an issue with
Uh,
that.
I don't
no,
want to
yes,
pull back.
no, I mean, yes,
Queen,
no,
like, I don't
I mean, yes.
How about have another hot
Let's wait till 1
chocolate?
o'clock.
Yeah, it's,
Another
you know,
hot
whatever.
chocolate.
It is 1 o'clock, exactly.
When your intentions are clear all the time, there's never an issue.
Yeah, everybody gets tips.
Why
but
would
that's
you
just
already
idiot.
I
told you not to do it all the time.
There you go. You remember the 3-5 off soup? I say I
Hey,
never chop.
you want to let her
I
make an
just remember
announcement?
the fact that you said never check. Doesn't matter.
I wouldn't make an
what you
announcement,
Yeah,
but I'd
yeah.
ask for sure.
Ask what?
Ask for one more player down there, because we don't know what happened.
Well,
next.
this that guy's not coming?
Do you chop?
I do not chop. I always play.
Okay. I need to know.
Okay.
I'm glad you asked.
Me too.
Raise
chop.
35.
Never chop.
Who raised?
Won't chop you.
In Detroit, they always chop.
Oh, really?
I chop just because I don't
35.
care,
Oh.
but these
I chop.
professional grinders don't chop. They're
Well,
taught
the
not
other big
to chop.
difference is here,
Heads up.
Yeah, they take a rake.
they take a rake pre-flop.
And you don't.
No, there's no
improve
rake
on-
here.
I know, but and you
Oh,
don't.
we're
get better
Three,
at it.
three.
Right. Oh my God! And get in the window.
Okay, then I only
No,
chop
not
in a
yet,
small
buddy,
blind.
not yet.
Check.
Three on
Whoa,
the
man,
turn,
that's
then
like
I'll be
$40 right now. That's a steak for you, Walt.
Check.
They say no. Nice is some no chop, Marshall.
I check the river.
Tell me the truth. No chop or
Oh, I
chop.
almost rivered you.
I mean, like I said, I generally don't chop here.
Oh, you have on my house too.
I always chop, but you tell me if you don't want to chop, I won't chop.
Keeps 3 out or 2 outering us,
Thank
actually.
you.
I like to play, man. I like to play. I try down here to play.
So you're saying no chop?
Yeah, I love no chop. Let's play. I don't want to think of it as no chop. I want to think of it as always
I
no
expect
chop.
it from you because I don't like you, so it's
I like
okay.
Makes two of us.
Wow,
Yeah,
you,
look at this, and he just sits between us like there's nothing.
you're
I like
only
you.
Marvin. You're only third on the
I
list.
know I like you.
Marvin, you're only third on the list.
Are they announcing it downstairs?
I don't know, they can.
Yeah.
We gotta get to me.
Yeah, 5,000, 10,000 max. Some players will come up.
I don't want
1,500 bucks. 1,500 matches or 1,000
Oh.
matches.
He said Ed'll said he'll be there by 1. If you have
It's
my feet
1:02.
away, he said sorry about being late. I think Ed'll definitely be here.
Yeah, he'll be.
I don't think he's
Do I know
listening.
Ed?
I don't even know Ed.
I think you were there the one time I met him. We were playing late after the game had gone downstairs and everybody had let, and you were sitting in the
Raise
7 seat,
35.
8 seat, and he took the 1 seat. And he was a quiet, wallflower guy, nice guy.
How many queens are there?
But
Marvin.
he,
Marvin.
you know,
135.
Two and
Raise to
There
135.
you go, buddy.
Doesn't he get an AARP discount?
Right, it's a 135 bet, but I only have to put out 35.
There you go. That's it.
I like that.
Uh oh. Yeah, piss Marshall off. Now he's thinking about calling.
How much is it?
I was going to be 135. I don't know what to do.
Depends.
Just remember, we're not chopping.
I know. This is why I need more sleep.
It cost me $14 a year, and I saved probably $1,000 a year.
14 a year?
And I get about $1,000 a year in discounts. You need this?
Oh, come on. You got to call. I want to see
Hey,
the flop.
can't
no,
fold 9
I had a
suited.
3
Flop
and
three.
I had a queen.
No, don't flop. We're gonna
Flop
prop.
three. No, flop
We have
three.
prop. No props
like
on
that.
this.
No,
No
Thank
props
you.
on this.
No, flop 3.
I got you, Walt.
Oh, the freaking queen.
Did you want these? Did you want to show me?
Yeah.
No, I had queen 3.
Oh my God.
Look what you saved yourself.
Oh my God.
Attention, Kmart.
Well, I learned a little bit more about Marvin's
Attention.
3 betting range today. I thought it was jacks plus.
10's better. I mean, it's basically the same crap.
Yep. Yep. Oh, that one hurt. I'm not gonna walk that
You
one
made the
off.
right lay down.
Well, she's a
What do you mean, no? He flopped a set of 10s.
Yeah, I saw that. I thought it was
I
hurt.
don't
didn't
even want to play with
I don't
Vanessa.
believe you for a
There's
second.
zero chance
You
you
would
didn't
never
know.
have folded a
She
set of
plays
queens
less
to
hands than
135
he
bet.
does.
A pair of queens, never. Why do you bullshit like that? And you expect
Come
something?
on,
Blind, big blind.
We're not going to be friends no more if you got.
I will watch it. I'm gonna turn it on tonight and I'm gonna watch it.
Then remember that tomorrow or next
I don't
time
care if
we
he's
see
the biggest
She
net in the world.
played the
He's
other
never
day with
folded
us.
queen.
I don't
At the
think she played
PLO.
4
At
hands.
the PLO. How do you not play 4 hands?
You folded it.
I don't think she played
Oh, you
4
need a
hands and she won
cocktail
3 of them.
I normally am against all cocktails for you.
I thought, well, what's the chance of him having jacks
Just
versus
guess that early.
aces or
I played
kings?
2 hours.
Yeah, but what happened to, I know I'm fucked here, but I'm all in. Like, that's your number one saying.
What happened to, you need to stop being such an idiot and shoving your chips in when you have no chance of winning?
Well, this was the opposite.
Well, you had a fucking great chance of winning.
Did I?
I mean, this is the wrong one.
Against the range of
Replay.
basically
King,
Aces, kings, yeah.
Jacks,
you think he's making
tens,
140 with ace king?
yes,
Oh my God! Again in the window.
yes.
Oh,
Look at that!
Oh!
That's crazy. That's
But
crazy.
no, they're still turning a river, buddy.
Yeah, still turning a
They're
river.
still turning a river.
Oh, that's so close to a queen. I should get paid half.
Why do I feel like all these flops are the same?
They are.
They really are.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I'm
he's
paying
got
every time.
25.
Because I'm paying every time there's a queen and a 7 there, so trust me, I know they're the same.
Heads up.
amazing. It's queen 7-3.
Yeah, that
No,
is.
it's absolutely. I mean, look at the percentage of that. I didn't even want to try to figure it out.
There's 12 of them. It's 4 to 1 to hit the first one,
100.
10 high flush is good. 10 high flush is
and then there's 11 left.
No, it's way higher than that to get out.
I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet.
I just want you guys to pay me my $10. I'll throw it back to you,
It's,
but
it's a Sigma number. I have to figure it out at home.
I was like, wait
I
a
have to use my
minute. Me too.
11 times 11 into 51 is
4.5.
Well, so it's 4 times 4.5, and then there's 10 left into 52.
go ahead,
So it's like 5. So it's like 5 to 1.
Had worse than that.
So it's 4 times
It's either
4.5
crazy
times
or
5,
fold.
whatever that comes to.
You got 3.
Speaking of that, you guys all remember Seinfeld?
Sure.
They go out to California and
Raise 35.
there's a serial killer on the loose, right? And they think it's Kramer. And they're interrogating him. They're saying, oh, you know, maybe you weren't hugged enough when you were a child, and maybe, you know, maybe the priest was like you over the other boys, or maybe it was a pervert in the park. And Kramer starts crying, and the detective gets a phone call, comes back, says, oh, okay, you're all good, you can go. Kramer goes, oh, thank God. Then he turns around and goes, what you know about the pervert in the park?
We'll have to play Steve's game tonight to recover my losses here.
I'm surprised they didn't get him to confess.
Well,
I thought he was going to confess. I was like,
yeah,
sorry, I did it.
How do you know about the pervert in the park?
The short, like, fat guy. The guy
Steve.
Steve.
You know, Steve, the one that was thrown out.
Yeah. That was my next thing. He got thrown out.
He's back.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's back, yeah.
We combined the other night. We were playing.
No, Maury fell.
We were
I
playing
know, what happened after that?
10-50. What a good game.
I think he broke his hip or something.
10-5. So he just tied it
Well,
up.
it was 10-10, but it was like every hand was a $50.
$50 battle.
Yeah. It was a good, very, very good game.
All that? You had to...
All that holiday
Raise
lights
to
on me, like
40.
fucking $40?
I had to figure out.
He texted me last night for playoffs. I wish I would have known earlier.
Wish I could call this, but not like you let me beat.
I'm calling just because I'm going to get.
I'm gonna go ahead and eat this
I know.
7.
I'm gonna keep attacking him.
Calling because he's in position.
I'm gonna keep attacking him.
Heads up.
Oh, today's Thursday. Let me see your menu. Some food, man. I'm passing out.
Oh,
There's a
God.
3.
Sick.
Check.
Hey, I think I forgot. I'm sick. Sick to my stomach. 70 more of these and I'm fucking back to even. Yeah.
To 70?
40.
Yeah, around 700. Like $10, 70. Damn,
All right,
I want to see a turn in river. A turn in river so I can double my money. Pay this man. Come on, don't delay the process.
Oh, wow.
Come on.
Thank you.
Pay this man to start today.
I wasn't paying attention. I was so enthralled.
Oh, I'm paying attention, buddy. What the? This steak keeps getting smaller every week, man. Is the price getting lower? No, the plates are getting bigger. No, it's the steak for sure is definitely smaller. Look at this thing, bro.
Yeah. It's like a 7 ounce.
7?
Instead of
Send it
16.
back. Send it back. Say that it's too small.
Hey, when are they bringing the other half of my steak?
Seriously.
This is only $8 worth.
Is the fork in there?
But they did give me more vegetables.
Oh, Mercedes, can I see a menu when we have some time?
No, seriously, could you tell somebody?
I need a fork. I'm gonna need a fork on this one.
Raise 35.
Just because I'm the smallest guy here doesn't mean.
Oh
I
my
eat the
God, the
smallest
petite
steak.
cut. Holy
You
moly.
too? You too?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you
It's
know
like
what
a
it is? You
7
got my
ounce.
other half. Give me my half, man.
35.
Oh, really? That's pretty brutal.
Yeah, there's the rest of my steak.
Oh, that is tight.
It's supposed to be
What is
16
that?
ounces, right?
2 for 1. 2 for 1 they gave.
There we go.
And it's burned. That ain't fine, bro. So I don't eat it.
Are you Ed?
3.
Right here, brother.
Hey, buddy.
I'm not
How you
picking.
doing?
I'm not
Welcome.
What's
picking.
up, buddy? How you been?
Wait, they got you scheduled right there.
I'm not picking.
Sounds good.
I'm Walter, by the way.
Eddie.
Eddie.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
I'm not picking. Well, yeah, it's a
Oh, yeah, boat
pretty,
captain.
What's your name?
Marvin.
Marvin, Eddie.
Are you a boat captain?
That was the other day we played.
but that,
I'm not a fan of it.
that's like the size of a hamburger.
What'd you get?
I got about 50.
He's trying to make
my
you
money
money.
back.
That's not
I
gonna
didn't even go. That is not medium rare. That's like medium
well.
well done.
Hey,
Another 3 for you?
yeah, I mean, I lost 70 in the hand. I recovered 20, so it's still a losing.
Could you give me that?
Whoa, that was on the river, buddy. That's $30.
No, it was on the turn. I got
It's on the turn.
You give me 10 more?
Can I get this?
We're doing that?
Yeah.
No, we're not, because it has to be a certain card.
No. The 3 is the certain card.
No.
Pay the pipe. We
No.
said,
What's up?
we know we did.
Matthew.
I have no idea yet.
No, Matthew said it has to be a certain card.
The 3 is the
We
certain
changed.
card. Yeah.
I don't know. He knows.
I'll put
No,
it back.
it has to be a
I don't
certain-
know if-
We're not doing that anymore.
I don't know if he agreed, Linnell.
I didn't agree.
Linnell, he didn't agree.
It's got
I
to be a
agree.
certain card.
I agreed. He didn't.
It's
For
for
now
the
on-
whole deck out of
No,
50.
he said a certain card.
The 3 is the certain card.
No, it's like a 3 of diamonds.
He didn't agree,
I'm
Linnell.
not agreed to go.
He didn't agree.
So no more of that?
I want to do it. I'll do
Me
it.
and
I'll
you
do
do
it.
it.
Raise to 30.
Cheapo, bro. He's up 1,000. He's worried about $10.
He needs change.
take
Whatever you like.
I have
fries and veggies.
Marshall raise?
Yes, he did.
Well, I can tell you what I'm not getting, Mars. I'm not getting the prime rib. That's what it is.
Yeah, definitely not a good deal.
You were playing tighter than I've ever seen you play.
His is like burnt.
Holy cow, I don't know what you're doing.
It's only $20 more of value.
Now you know how I felt.
Yeah, I was going to raise it. I'm going to do what you did.
They're like, fuck, what the fuck do I do now?
3 players.
Not in this room.
Check.
45.
45.
Now I feel like I'm even again. You know?
Good. It's a good thing.
That's $700
3
steak.
players.
Yeah, even.
Yeah.
How'd you do, honey?
Well, I broke
Check.
even. You know?
Steak was a little expensive, but
I broke even in the game.
It's not my day.
150.
I know that feeling.
It's not my day. It's gas, buddy. It's not my day.
I was up 500.
Definitely not my day.
Whoa.
It was the river
Oh.
place, Charlotte River.
No, I'm worried about it because I'm going to order one.
You better order 2.
Sorry for Ernest dropping his headset. I got that on the audio. That's all you hear is Ernest trying to put his headset on. Great job.
I
big head.
thought we were still muted.
Oops.
Here you go, bud.
Wrong button.
Oh, yeah.
I did the electrolyte earlier. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, though.
Oh, man. All right, so I have a list, a total of 20 quarterbacks, and I have Ben Roethlisberger at 18.
Okay. I mean, we're not knocking Ben here. Ben is a Hall of Famer. He's probably a first ballot guy. But when you get into the context of the conversation, this guy's. I mean,
I can't say that on air. I wanted to earlier, and I chose to take the high road. I almost said it. I was like, "Oh, can't do that."
Say that for my podcast.
This is a family. This is a family show.
This is FCC here, anti-FCC at my house. No.
I love you, honey.
It's a more contextualized discussion. It's a good discussion to have, though, really. As you see all these quarterbacks move out of here. You know, Breeze last year, Ben this year. Maybe
55.
Brady. Maybe Brady this year. I doubt he leaves this year, but yeah, Eli too. Yeah.
Will you stop trolling him?
Oh, my
Please,
God.
because all he wants to do is bring up Eli Manning.
Well, of course. I mean, I know the truth of Eli Manning. He's not even a top 20 quarterback.
No.
He's
Well, I
not.
think you're up about $30 right now.
I know one thing for sure.
Top 20.
I won the first one and I haven't
Eli.
won one since.
He's not top 20. He's not.
yeah, but I think I'm official.
He's not.
Losing in the game, but I'm winning.
So Linnell has hit
Franz
6 props.
Harkington.
Ooh, that's a good name.
I'll win.
The only good Minnesota Viking quarterback ever.
Ask our production guy James, who's a Viking fan.
Take a look, Kennel Club. Take a look at that. Take a look. Thank you.
I'll take a look.
That's a mistake.
Take a look at that one.
Hold on. Take a look.
The reader will show 2 spades, though. Don't worry about
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
it. Be a TJ gets the flush on the river, and he
That helps.
TJ only calls when he has the nuts. TJ only raises when he has aces.
Drink.
I mean, longevity does help. I will say that.
Oh shit. Wrong button.
You look like Chris Jericho here, Mike, making a list. You just made a list.
Yeah, I know. The question was it a straight or
Hey, Jason.
I thought you,
What did the mushroom say to the woman's face?
Oh, it's a joke.
Slap.
What about you say to what?
Raise to 35.
See what you did there.
Can't do that. Nobody told me the rules.
Are you stuck?
I think I might be.
And this is why we say the
I
commentary
like it. I like that move.
on the cash game is different from the commentary in the tournament. A little more laid back here on the, cash game because these guys know each other. Like I said, it's like a family, So we allow them to have a little bit of a voice, if you will, on the stream.
The voice of the voiceless.
The voice of the voiceless, right?
All right, so my list has 22 names on it.
Wow, you went nuts.
I had to eat light yesterday.
I mean,
I triggered Fran Tarkenton for you.
the whole day. He's eating like 14
I completely forgot about him. And the minute you mentioned him, he has to go in the top 12.
This is probably going to end up happening where we're going to have to end up doing a podcast over the offseason.
Another 3.
Top 10.
Another one.
And another one.
Sir, excuse me, sir. Use those glasses.
So Marshall, well, both of them actually have a draw. But Eddie ahead with the 10s.
125.
Marshall Foltz.
Foltz.
Here we go.
Ooh, we got rollers.
I think I'm just going to stop.
We got roller chips.
Cramping my hamstring. My hamstring's cramping up. I can feel it right now.
Already.
Oh, too much
So,
sitting.
so when Zach sent me that text, it was in our group chat with me and Chris. Chris replied, "Hell to F no."
I grew up eating boxed mashed potatoes.
Just saying.
It's fine. It's just a piece of meat.
Thank you to all of you that are sat through
It's literally 8 ounces. It might be
Ernest's and mine's rant of the top 10 greatest quarterbacks of all time, and why they're not Ben Roethlisberger. Eddie folds, goes around to Matt. He's got Queen 5. He folds.
What's running out here now?
TJ calls. Mav. Marshall's going to raise it up, I think, we're here with the 9-7 suited.
Raise to 40.
Make it 40.
He travels like to. He keeps his boat at Old Brook. Yeah, he travels to off the coast of Africa and shit.
Oh yeah,
3 players.
Off the coast of Africa.
I bless the rains down in Africa. I love that song for the record. A band called Toto. T-O-T-O.
45.
Well, right now, TJ's make me hungry. What he has on the side there.
Odd raise.
The amount or confused? What's all about it? You made it 45, right?
Yeah.
3.5. Is it too much? Too little.
No, it just doesn't make sense to me.
You just don't want the raise should be.
No, I'm not talking about the sizing.
Because size matters.
You talking about the check raise? That's the odd part? So you don't check raise the aggressive guy in position when you're out of position ever?
I
I'm not saying that you don't have the best hand.
I wasn't on a board like that.
I'm just trying to figure out what you're.
I just don't understand what you're representing.
Nothing. Well, hey, can I call your hand? Wait, can I call your King 10? Fuck, this guy's the best, bro. God damn it. That's why you're so fucking. Hey, whoa, whoa! Hey, wait a minute now.
That's his change.
Oh,
He only bet 45.
Hey, wait a minute. King 10, I was under you by one.
You were right there. You had it.
I was close.
Yeah, you were close.
I mean, King 10 is close. That's it.
Oh, you guys are taking advantage of me. I feel very bad.
This is the true Marshall. No, this is. No, I don't even know who this is. It's Donald Boro. Definitely not Zorro.
It's definitely not El Burro.
Not Marshall Square. Not Spicoli.
El Chillo?
Marshall, I'll put you in a good mood. On the 6th, are you going with me or no?
Probably not.
What? Is it because I just left you? I'll give you back the money. I'd rather have your company than the $35.
No, I'm really more interested in staying local for the season. I could see maybe traveling.
Bro, I'm talking about our Delray adventure.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Tampa.
No, our Delray adventure.
Raise.
No, we gotta do what we gotta do here.
35.
After hours, you
What's
know?
going on down there again? What are you doing here? You're finishing
El
up?
Boro, come on. We're gonna go visit,
Marsh Lesnack. Yeah.
105.
Raise to 105.
who we gonna visit? What's the name?
What's her name?
I can either confirm or
I knew that was coming. Get it.
Another 3.
Do another turn so I can make some more cash. I want you to pay me some more. Who's gonna throw the other one?
Oh, 3s today.
A lot of 3s.
Lots of 3s.
That's 8 3s that Linnell's hit since they started props.
I cannot win one
because
game with
I don't think I actually fell asleep until close to 5 in the morning.
Check.
$475. I didn't try to bluff you over there. And then call with a bluff.
And the call was rough.
I could have thought you might have missed, believe it or not. It was just weird. You batted the whole way, check, you know? You're actually losing right now with the 10 bag.
Oh, I'm getting killed.
No, he's not getting killed.
Oh,
Every time I want to buy, I
He's
give him 100
losing.
something, and he returns me
100%.
10.
Right.
So he's not. I'm the sucker here, guys. Let's not get it twisted.
Sucker.
I acknowledge it.
We got our pre-flop race percentages. Linnell 37%, TJ at 20, Eddie at 20,
I think I'm just gonna have to
Jason at 4%, bringing up the caboose.
I'm up dealt queens here.
I will say, I haven't seen a queen but once in the last hour.
Yeah.
B queens or queen three.
So guys, if you get a queen, don't raise because it's not coming. Got El Limpo over there, so I'm just gonna call.
El Limpo.
4 players.
That avatar over there.
Oh, just dropped the phone.
3.
956, 956.
He's just gonna give it back to me in
35.
piles, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just want to give it back to me in
I
piles.
do. I like you.
I appreciate it. No, I really do.
Seven.
Yeah, I checked.
Wow, I gotta check.
Okay.
You said deuce, it came out.
Queen.
Queen.
Damn it.
50. I flopped the son of a bitch, and I got that. That's the card I gotta get out.
When you caught deuce, I'm like, yeah, I hit the deuce.
That's the card I flopped the son of a bitch, and I gotta get the 8 on the
I hit the deuce.
Yeah, I flopped the son of a gun.
He
I first
flopped
read
it.
my hand,
Not lying.
I thought I had king 7, and I had king deuce. So,
Matt collects her, I'm sure.
He
Yep.
flopped it.
I'll second that.
I resemble that remark.
I thought I had king 7, bro.
Straddle on the button.
If I don't go back,
No straddle. Never mind. No straddle.
Right.
It's something we agree
What can
upon
I do?
before.
I don't know. I didn't wonder. I saw no one did it, but
yeah,
What
I
should
would
we
have been
take
doing
to
everybody.
get a hand?
They brought this
Put
game
the
down a
magic
little
on
bit.
that for me there.
Yeah, we split the game into 2 games, bigger and smaller.
Yeah.
And it was going to be 5-5 and then 5-5-10 downstairs. But then
No straddle.
they wanted to straddle, and so it was all right. Well, let's just make it 5-10 then with no straddle because we're straddling 5-5
I would have did 5-5 with the 10 straddle, but
or 5-10.
I got outvoted.
I didn't vote.
The point was not to play 10-25 because the guys downstairs wanted to play 10-25.
So you guys want to do 5-5 with 10 straddles? Is that what it
It's
is?
better that way because then you got the straddle. You're taking the straddle away from someone. That's the problem.
So you want to do 5-5 with the 10
I
straddle?
would have done it rather that way.
Whatever equals not
Whatever
Raise
playing
35.
whatever equals not playing 10-25.
You guys do whatever.
you just don't get it.
Raising here is me. I'm trying to feel like the idiot.
You just don't get it, Linnell. You just want to keep raising and raising. You haven't won a hand that you raised yet.
No, I haven't. You're right. And I've raised about 80.
So,
Thank you.
TikTok sensation Air Korg, aka the corgi that shoots basketballs into hoops to pick their winners.
Yeah.
Oh, bring in the
Bengals
window?
victorious, and we'll go to the Super Bowl.
Whoa!
Check, check.
Let's go Bengals.
Who day?
One time.
100.
Eddie says, I would like to put that much in.
100's the bet. Heads up.
Uh-oh.
Check.
That's not a good card for Linnell.
Yes.
I think
And
I'm gonna be
Walter
done
hits a
soon if
7.
I don't hit 1 soon. Almost got it right on top of the stack.
Linnell trying to bluff here.
I'm Wolf's manager at the end. I will take 10% of that. That's all good.
Here
I'm
come
willing him
threes.
to win.
500.
I want to know, have you ever seen the Rays?
What would a vegetable one? Oh, your name.
Typically mahi, but sometimes it's different. Sometimes it's
Nice, good though.
yeah, mahi's good.
Black is good.
It looked like it was a mixed bunch of them.
Oh, good.
Seven threes. Well, you won the hand.
Not hand, not hand. Vendetta was taken. Hello, how are you? Welcome in.
Yo. He said, hey, yo, like God help me, no.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
Oh, news out of the world of baseball.
Well, wait, is there actually some progress in the CBA
Nah, I
talks?
have no idea about that.
Okay, go ahead.
This morning,
Say, hey, yo.
The Staten Island Ferry Hawks announced that former Metropolitan Edgardo Alfonso will be their manager this year.
Interesting. Oh, interesting.
Thought you'd appreciate that.
Yeah,
one.
I do appreciate that. I've heard that name about 15 years, man.
The Staten Island Ferry Hawks.
35.
Actually, longer. I think about it. Didn't he go? Didn't he go to? He went from the Mets to the Giants.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Stand to win.
I still remember that.
I'm a big fan of the Ferry Hawk name too.
Are you in next?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I need you to do me a favor.
Ooh, 7 and a
I
3.
need you to cut them thin. Change up the card.
Oh, we're just hanging out. Yep, it's me and Ernest.
What up, Vendetta?
Just enjoying our 5-10 game today. Don't what that graphic says there at the bottom. We typed that in before they changed their mind right before we went on air.
Right.
5-10 today. Pretty good game so far. Marv here with a flush.
Very aggressive game too.
BE aggressive. The worst card ever here on the river for Walter would be the 4. A random 4, like
Joke. Bad nightmare.
4 of
Bad
diamonds.
nightmare to keep collecting 10s and dumping out 500s at a time. Definitely a bad nightmare. Believe me, I'd rather keep paying the 10, man.
160. Walter trying to represent what Marv has. If I'm Marv here, I just keep letting him hang himself. Don't try to get too pretty.
Yep.
Maximum value,
Marv
sir.
Marv is literally in the driver's seat because
Marv is landed on the moon, and Walter hasn't even taken off yet.
Yeah.
Cannot be defeated. 4 diamonds. I was hoping for maximum pain. I'm not gonna lie.
I knew you were slow playing on that flush. Do it.
Thank you.
He played that well too. He got enough maxes as possible.
What?
Played that well.
It goes from worse to bad to
Why
back
are you
to worse.
betting if you think I'm playing in that flush? Why are you betting?
When you call it on the turn.
Come on, buddy. Go. Doesn't matter who's in the box. I always lose. It's true.
Shout out to Mike Jameson, who calls us the tag team champions.
Oh, we are the tag
team champions of the world.
No, it doesn't count. Not the same. Yeah, you're okay. The overall picture. I made about 200 in this prop game, and I'm down 1,400. I can do this.
I need Maddie in there to deal for me.
How's your Royal Rumble binge going, by the way? I've stalled.
I am in 2007.
Yeah, you go on a race. Yeah. I mean, eventually I got to win one.
30.
Right? No? Maybe.
I lost like 4 days
One time.
I lost at least.
with like Wrestle Kingdom, like trying to get through that. Like I could have gotten through like.
I intend to finish no matter what, even past the Rumble. I'm in 2000 still, but I stalled out last couple days, I'd say, because of family stuff and whatnot. But I do intend to get back on the horse very soon.
Okay, there's nothing more annoying, and if you're one of these people at home that does this, I'm sorry for the rant that I'm about to go on, but sit back and enjoy. For those of you that have
Does that include me?
You I don't know if you do it or not. If you do,
No,
you may be offended.
No, I'm saying sit back and.
Oh, I mean,
enjoy.
if you want to sit back and enjoy,
Okay,
feel free.
I'm not sitting back right now.
All right, so Linnell looks like he's in control here.
Ran away.
Hold on, I'm gonna let this hand finish out before I start because. So Marv is going to represent this ace here and try to get Linnell off
the
of
hand, right?
Bottom pair.
Linnell would win this hand, but he calls his $100 bet.
Just jammed my finger. That was nice.
Not good.
Looks like it might rain outside.
Yeah, a lot of overcast last couple days actually.
That's fine because it's not 1,000,000 degrees in here.
Yeah.
For those of you that don't know or haven't been into the tournament area, our commentary booth is like right behind the big windows down right by the table. So when it's hot outside or when it's really sunny, it's
sunny.
Super bright.
I fear for summertime.
I heard it. You're not having fun.
$1,400 ago.
All right, my rant.
Anybody want to?
I don't notice.
And you'll see it again if we keep the camera on Marv long enough.
You notice the players that give you a beat? Nothing. Nothing.
Why do people turn that strobe light on whenever they get phone calls or text messages? Why?
I don't know, man. I don't understand it. I don't.
I'm sorry.
I don't do that for the record.
I was gonna. So what's the point of that? Hey, by the way, I'd like to have a seizure while I'm trying to figure out if I'm getting a phone call or not. Like what? Sorry, I don't think this makes
It
any
zero
sense.
It does not make any sense at all. I don't get it. It's I don't know.
I'm sorry.
Maybe they're not aware of the straw being
Oh,
on.
they're he's definitely aware that that's on. 90% of the people turn that.
There
There
it
it
is.
is again. I just got a text message. Hold on, guys. Let me get blinded by this flashlight.
Yeah.
Hold on, guys. I have a text message coming in. Hold on. Let me just do this.
So if you do better, we're in a lot of trouble.
I have a text message coming in, Ernest. Let's just. It's like, ah. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good on the strobe light effect. I don't get it. So I'm trying to figure out if maybe I'm just living under a rock. But like my phone's in my pocket, or it's like in my hand.
I got one phone in my pocket and a strobe light going off all day. Watch 7 dudes full. Elbow is going to check.
The good news is they're not second.
8486, Mike. What happens here?
9-5 king. Elborough has a backdoor flush draw, but he only has 1-4 and 1-5 left. This hour of the show is sponsored by coconut flavored Red Bull. Thank God I stopped and got one.
So reel me this, Mike.
Okay.
We're now closing in on February in the next couple of days.
Yep.
Pitchers and catchers report. Oh, supposed to report, rather.
Tentatively.
In 3 weeks.
Tentatively.
In 3 weeks.
Yes.
We are right now, as of Tuesday, nowhere close to an agreement in the CBA. Now, the good news is that they've been meeting consistently for the last week or so. At least there's been meetings. So that is at least a good thing.
Sure.
And then the owners have said that they're willing to miss games at this point now.
Of course they're going to say that.
I don't believe them.
No.
They're just saying that just to play the PR battle.
They're also saying that, trying to force the players into breaking, because the players lost half of a year of contracts due to COVID. But let's not forget, the owners lost an entire year of ticket sales that same time frame.
Right.
So both are trying to recoup for losses. At the end of the day, there may not be them reporting right away in February.
Right.
You may not get a full spring training. Opening day is the 31st of March this year, and I don't expect them to miss a single game.
Yeah, I think if anything, I agree with you. You'll see a shortened camp, a shortened spring training, and then
correct
go. Because ultimately, you don't want to lose any of the real games. That's where the money's being made.
Well, the other issue is when you start losing them, are you just going to play a reduced season, or are you going to make players play doubleheaders and not give them compensation for it?
Right.
I know a big sticking point for the Players Association right now is trying to get minor leaguers more money again, which personally I think they should.
Right.
Especially because you cut 35 teams from minor league baseball.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to promise myself next time. Go to bed at a certain time, and if I can't do it,
I still think we'll get every game played. I think once 62 will happen.
that's a good point.
I do.
I do think there'll be some sacrifices taken on the front end, and maybe on the back end too with the playoffs schedule, maybe. But even if they shift the season, even like a couple of days,
you can't shift it much,
right?
Because then you're playing in November, and you put a team like Boston or the Yankees or the Mets even in a World Series, and you're playing in 20 degree weather in the middle of November. No, we're not doing that.
Right.
Yeah, no. When I look at it from the perspective of the owners, obviously. You want some things, but
Good call.
an 8.
Well, no, wins it. He's with 8s.
Great call.
MJ is questioning it. That's why.
Yeah, I still think I'm still confident we'll get a full season. Bottom line. Aggression. Be aggressive.
Be aggressive.
Linnell leading the pack. 50%. 22%.
I think the big sticking point right now is that the Players Association want the owners to put in a minimum salary cap. So teams like Kansas City and Tampa Bay have to spend at least X amount of money.
Right.
The owners want them to be able to do whatever they want to, but I've said it on your show, not to get sidetracked, that I've always felt like there needs to be a minimum salary cap that teams have to spend.
A floor, absolutely.
Because if they're getting a equal revenue share of teams like the Dodgers and the Red Sox and the Yankees that are spending buckets of money every year and making buckets of money every year, the Tampa Bays of the world should really have to spend some of that money.
Right. There should be at least an 80%, 9% floor on the salary cap.
I mean,
I know the NBA's is 90% floor.
I don't know that I would go 90% because then there's not a hard cap.
Yeah.
The luxury tax is like 217 million.
So
even if you had teams like if you made them put in 60% of 217 million, make them spend some money, because at that point, guys that you're either signing guys, your homegrown talents, and I'm gonna use Tampa Bay as an example. You're signing a guy like Randy Arozarena to a contract extension. You're signing guys like Wander Franco to bigger contracts to keep them there longer, to also fill your salary cap. You're not seeing guys like a random pitcher who throws 97, but because his analytics are good, we're going to give him $1 million because he throws hard.
Right.
You're going to have to be a little bit more logical in your decisions.
Right.
Uh-oh. Marv's got most of Linnell's threes. Let's see if he can hit a 3 on this board.
Is King Rag any good here, guys? King fucking Rag. Is that what you really have?
No, but 10 rag is.
Would it be good if I had King Rag?
I fold. I just want to hold these back.
He thinks he has the best hand.
Chop it up, chop it up.
You know, those are some of my favorite plants.
Oh, no, TJ's got a flush draw. Never mind. He can get there still. Linnell can only win with a 6. TJ can hit any spade.
No, I have pocket 3, so I knew.
I was just saying, it's either pocket 3 or pocket 7.
I just wanted to see if I had his 3s. Absolutely.
Thank you. Just rub it in.
Rub it in, rub it in.
Did you have a 3?
You had a 3 too. That you're so nice. I had 2 3s. You guys are super. I don't want to
That's
see 3
5
hits.
in the deck. That's
I don't want to
5
see
in
3
the
hits.
I had Jack 3 offsuit. That's about the nicest hand I've got other than the one-hand bases.
That's why you keep winning it.
Oh, no, that's all charged. You should only gain like 18 to 22 pounds.
And you should work it back off.
And you should be working out like that.
Right, you know what I mean? But you can't. It's possible. You gotta come on the side here. It wasn't much.
It's better than I had, so I'm happy.
The plant, we're talking about the plant.
Very nice. Very green. Does anybody else raise in this game with me?
No.
I have been raising.
I'm just gonna do it.
I raised a 55. Marshall jammed on me. I folded.
Marshall.
55.
Raise $55.
Did Walter look at his hand?
I don't know. It's in the box.
It's in the box.
It's in the box.
Get him, buddy.
There we go.
Is he going in blind?
I don't know. I didn't even look to see him look at his hand.
Did raise.
Bounce, guys. I can make a free $20 in this hand with no risk.
You can make more than that.
Come on, Kevin. 3, 3, 3.
Wow. He wants to have Matt hit quads.
20 and 30, all 3? Yes. 50, 60 bucks? Wow. Fucking deep.
Nothing.
2 per for Walter.
These 2 guys.
Oh, they both check.
This is the before and after.
You did check, right?
You're still in shape, and then when you're out of shape.
I'm in shape. I'm round.
We're at
Listen,
Round is a
round
shape.
good shape.
Round is a shape.
I'm with you on that.
I'm in shape. I'm around.
Look at TJ trying to get a read on everybody's games they're on.
Oh no. actually on the stock market. Look how much I'm getting. I was up, now I'm down today.
Oh, you the market was up 500.
Just got a
Up yesterday, big.
Do you have any of that board?
tweet from Sports Business Journal that Disney has cut a deal with WWE to carry the network in Indonesia on their platform.
Oh, yeah, no, I have a few.
When you have a lot of holdings,
I mean,
it's like they're never all.
when all else fails.
Yeah.
That stock that Roger told me about the other day.
Is it good?
And this deal will start this Saturday at the Royal Rumble.
Sir, it's the Royal Rumber.
Rumber.
Royal Rumber.
All the projections are like 600.
When a guy like Roger's looking at a share, us poor guys can't.
Very excited with this year's Rumble. We'll say that.
I can buy 5 shares.
I bought.
Yeah, no, we're live.
Okay.
We're not muted.
At 260 now. Is that?
I haven't muted us in a while.
But that's a long-term hold. That thing's gonna be. That's gonna be the next move.
I was gonna look something up and
If I need to cuss, I'll mute this.
What the microphone just cuts off.
Isn't that some kind of fucking...
I need a censor button.
You get in the jail cell?
Oh, if we had one of those, it would be lit up like the 4th of July.
You can get that a little bit anywhere than else.
The three biggest investors are Vanguard, BlackRock, and T. Rowe Price. 91%.
Not Vanguard.
But you got to understand why those are the biggest investors.
All
The
in.
reason why is that
Blair has moved all of his chips in the middle and would like to see the rest of the cards.
Yes.
because they're tradable ETFs. How much is it? It's not necessarily
Like
they're buying because they want it.
I
They're forced to.
Bet on the side that you have to bet on.
No, I always run. You want to run it twice?
But they're forced to.
Whatever comes to you, whatever you
I
want.
always run twice.
I got 8 high.
No, I got 8.
I just
Eight,
like,
seven?
You have a high?
I look at a stock,
I was
I
gonna
just
fucking
feel.
call you a 7 high.
What do you
I
got?
was playing with you.
No, what do you got?
Yeah,
6-8.
this fucking guy ships it. I was calling you 100%.
Yeah, the stock he told me about, I looked at it the other day, it said,
7.
Only top board, guys. Only top board. They're running it twice.
Yeah, we're doing 2
Only top board.
Oh, wow, that'd have been nice to know.
I'm a big trading stock, which is good.
So now go top 2 on the top and 2 on the bottom.
30.
Yeah, running.
There's nothing good now.
Regular
Right,
stuff.
and then you regular, and then regular.
I had queen too. Is that one of your outs? And he had one of my outs.
Well, for down market.
7 and a queen.
Yeah, that's why there's nothing good.
What a waste of a 3 in the bottom, bro. Chop it up. Way to waste our time. Good job. I win the bottom, by the way. I got straight.
Just shows that any hand can win.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him 30 next, and then.
Should have 35.
Yeah, I understand. That's why I happen to agree with you.
1 or 3, and I don't mind running it once. I'm fine with once. I don't like twice. Thank you. And people are like 3 times. That's ridiculous. Fuck that. I'm like, fine, run it once, man. Just right.
If this is Amazon just only 12 ways second. I believe Amazon just only 12 ways.
Yeah, you're right on that, Mars.
Why
Why screwed you, right? No, you had 6-8.
I mean, I get it. It's like $1 million pot. You know what I mean? Like, I get it.
Lower?
Absolutely. I think it's
Is that 27 now?
2,700.
Can you say if it goes lower than that?
Yeah,
Big one for a team.
Oh, I don't know
I'd
what
wait
I
till
was gonna do,
after
but I know I was calling it a 105.
Oh, just went.
Yeah? Oh, I saw you. I'm the
You might
spur of the
bet,
moment.
we know for sure that company ain't going anywhere.
Well, that's the thing. You want to buy quality. When it's just been handed.
6-8 of diamonds
It's down
calling
from
me.
3,700.
I put $300.
I put 105.
Yeah, he's like,
See, I don't follow it.
It's only like 175.
Oaks Poker, how we doing, bud?
Oaks, what's good?
But the greatest growth there is
Trying to come up with a roster for my
You would have lost the main
daily
punch, I would've ran the
fantasy
button,
for the
that would've
playoffs.
should not be in the pot at all. You were not invited in there.
So the obvious pick at quarterback would be either Stafford or
Try
Mahomes,
and get in there.
right? Top. Well, how would you rank the obviously? No, actually, no, that'd be Stafford.
I would go
I'd go Mahomes
I'd go
and
Stafford, Burrow,
You know
Mahomes.
what? You throw another queen, I give
if anything, I go I take it back. I would go Mahomes and Burrow then Stafford because I think Stafford has a better chance of limiting Stafford.
All right, that camera's a little blurry, guys. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, a little bit. No, I take that back. I would go Mahomes and Burrow just because of the nature of the matchup.
Oh, 2 queens. And now I get it. I was looking at my
That's likely to be a shootout.
double banger.
And the queen on the turn.
Yeah, but I'm trying not to spend any extra money on Jamar Chase because I feel like they're going to try their best to triple team him and make T. Higgins, CJ Uzama, and Tyler Boyd beat them. So now I'm trying to figure out.
Mahomes is always a safe pick because you're guaranteed to get numbers no matter how you slice it. But he's probably going to be the most expensive person to get.
Well, I'm using Yahoo because I have a free play.
He's a FanDuel, right?
No, I'm using Yahoo. Yahoo has their own daily fantasy stuff. And Joe Burrow's going off at 36. Mahomes is going off at 40.
Right.
Stafford is going off at 31. So I'm trying to see what my other options are here because I'm trying to make a optimal lineup. Because right now, with Burrow in with Higgins and Cooper Kupp, I have to put in $11 Jawan Jennings with Jimmy Garoppolo playing quarterback, and I don't know that I necessarily love that option.
Fair point.
Listen, the first time that we
If Van Jefferson was
it was this big and
healthy,
this
I
fat.
would.
And I was like, wow, $17.
First of all, that's not even prime rib you guys got.
This is ribeye.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll put Van Jefferson
The
in.
first time I ate it up here, it was prime rib. It was that big and that fat. And I was
35 were raised every day.
Marshall races with Kings here.
Smaller. Next thing you know.
You guys don't realize that they're not changing the prices, and the prices of everything is up.
So they're reducing the steak and
Have
giving
to.
us a different
They have to.
fucking color of fucking ribeye.
You're gonna squeeze it up. You had that squeeze feel like that. You had the squeeze vibe.
All right, I got the worst hand guys as usual.
Too much of a zip.
4 players.
Come on, where's the sevens at?
10 deuce 8. The flop here four-handed. Marshall still leads the way with his Kings. Makes it 60? 55.
You are in C8. It's kind of far from me.
How much? You got it. What's the turn? My stomach's sick. Small and big, thank you.
Hey,
Hey, one for the good guys.
the good thing, Marshall, is you're not down to that.
No, I'm only down about 500, I think.
Really?
Do it on here.
Fucking awesome.
I guess the first
With the
time I
showdown
went down
percentage,
500.
Leno is leading the way with 28%.
Way home already. This was the regular stream.
You know, I track my sessions, and if I wouldn't play on Thursdays, I would actually be a solid winner in this game.
How much?
You know, I track my session too. If I didn't play the 510, I probably would be up.
Yeah. But like Thursdays, for whatever reason, Thursdays are like my cursed day. Like I look at all my charts like day by day, and Thursday is like straight to hell.
Mine are all straight to hell. So we
So what's wrong with Thursdays? I don't have anything against Thursdays per se, but
decent.
if I look at my fucking, if I look at my whatever
Fucking limp every time
results,
with you.
I'm just like I'm better off.
40.
I'm gonna start showing my hands so you guys can see
Go to the fucking
that I actually get decent hands. I just can't connect for win.
Yeah, well, sometimes you don't have to connect. Sometimes it's the aggression that will
Marvin's always
will
trying
get
to
you victories.
I got a raise.
We got a Ray.
Oh my God, my stacks are short.
100.
Marv here with ace king.
I might want that extra 5 every time I get the good.
Marshall folds his ace deuce. Linnell mucks 9-3 of clubs.
What
And
shit?
I mean, come
Those
on.
fucking things
You
are
want to
suited.
win. You're
Where do you
trying-
see shit
You're
there?
always trying
Where
to
is
steal.
that shit?
Why are you trying to steal?
How am I
You
stealing
must be
when
selling
I'm
used
opening?
cars. That's all I can tell.
selling used cars.
What kind of game do that play?
Alright.
How are you gonna call that shit? It's the fucking dealer.
Yeah,
If
it's
you
dealer's
win,
fault.
I win. If you don't wake up with aces or kings there,
Wait,
I
you
win.
wake up at 9-4?
Ah, you win.
Yeah, no, anything but aces or kings, I win there. Anything. And he
Okay.
has to give him fucking aces or kings on the hand. That I get that good of a hand, I raise.
Ah, you win.
Vicious game. I'm telling
I'm
you.
just gonna win. That's it.
What'd you get, Ed? What'd you get?
Aces.
No.
No more aces. Win. I'm gonna win with aces every fucking time now. Ed, just so you know.
We're at 40.
Yeah, I got this prime rib steak, whatever it is.
Mystery steak.
How big is it?
Mystery meat.
Not your meat, steak.
He's on poker too.
I'm not fine.
Yeah, but I'm
I'm gonna send it. If I get that when I order it, I'm not paying
This
for
guy's
it.
double fisting
Thank you,
fucking
Mara,
raises.
for saving me $40 or $35.
Yeah, I was for sure calling too. I'm dumping on the 30.
That's 125.
This guy's like my fucking every girl.
Mark, you sure you don't want to go play with Brandon so you can lose 3,000-4,000 instead of win money with those fishes?
Fish.
Fishy, 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 fishy.
I would
Pony.
think so. You know?
Keep up, anonymous.
3 grand up there? Isn't that great game they got running over there?
Wow.
And how was it the Bahamas? Did they fully recover?
Could have been here more.
Hurricane last year?
That was up in the Abacos. That was actually a little further south.
Tell you after the hand.
Oh, okay, so
Up
was
west.
that good?
Alright.
What are you doing with that extra 100 there?
At all? Okay.
But the Abacos are still, they're still
It's
rebuilding.
gonna go in the pot when I hit it.
Oh, when you hit it.
Well, the hard part is they're rebuilding, but it's hard to rebuild a hurricane spec when you don't have the resources.
Well, I don't think they have hurricane
And wait for the
specs
next
there anyway.
Oh, 7.
wait for the next,
We hit a 7
That's
for
a
the
heart. That's triple.
All in call.
all in and a call.
Oh, he's trying under 2% here. I think he should win this one, Kevin. Don't fuck it up.
Now he's done.
That's it. That's it. Got there. Wow, you're fucking
Hey,
good,
up.
Jason. What are my paying up for?
Fucking 7.
Nice hand.
But you know what? With my 3, I make a straight, so pay up.
125.
Fucking A. Even when I'm not in the hand, you're costing me money, buddy. You hear this?
Unbelievable.
I think we all heard it.
It's almost like I feel I get set up.
Oh,
That's
Black
how I
Street.
feel. Think about it. Look at that. Ace king
Everything
suited.
that I
It doesn't
don't-
spade. Not even a spade on the flop. Just three clubs.
So in my other
Ace queen? You had
free bet right now,
Ace king.
Burrow, Edwards, Hilaire, Eli Mitchell,
Okay.
Nice hand.
Nice.
Higgins, Tyreek, Pringle,
No.
Uzama, Kittle,
Happen all
Bengals
the time here
defense.
at the PBKC.
17%.
70% where, buddy? That's
How much value is a defense
118 to 1.
to you?
You have to play a defense, and the Bengals is the cheapest. That's why I put them in, so I can have money for
The
the
other guys, right?
receivers.
It makes sense. No, it makes a
I
lot
could
of
drop
sense.
Tyreek Hill to maybe like an Odell Beckham, and turn that $5 into maybe the Rams or the Rams defense. The Niners defense, I think, is the most
This is
expensive.
FanDuel, obviously, right?
Yahoo.
Oh, Yahoo. Okay. Oh, I didn't know Yahoo had this. Okay.
The Niners are $18. The Rams are $17. The Chiefs are $14. So even if I drop,
It's a wash.
that's what I'm saying.
Tilt, guys.
I mean, the NFC title game. I mean, at that point, you're drafting all offensive players in the AFC
Right.
title game and hoping that one of those defenses does what
Right.
the Niners did on Saturday.
It's a crapshoot.
score-
It's a
score.
crapshoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
The good thing is you're even now.
And I feel like now in a league now where it's offense predicated across the board, defenses, especially in fantasy football in general, are less valuable. You just plug whatever. Just-
Depends on the scoring of your leagues.
Right.
Daily fantasy, I don't think defenses are all that important unless they're defense or special teams that can score. Like the Devin Hester years of the Chicago Bears, like
Yeah.
they would be worth the money because you could get defensive touchdowns, you could get returns from Hester.
Right.
But at this point, with 4 teams left, it's really scraping. That's why I was thinking the offensive guys were probably the more beneficiary to spend the money on.
Right. It makes sense.
TJ races to 40 here with 7-5, getting aggressive.
Be aggressive.
We have a updated count on the prop bets. Linnell has hit 11, Walter has hit 8, and Matt has hit 3 queens.
You want to get stuck more? Go play downstairs.
There have not been a lot of queens on these boards.
No.
It's a great game. There it is.
Ooh.
3
Flop.
times 2, maybe
Eight.
twice.
Flush. Nut flush.
Right?
in
Ace
fact.
king of spades twice.
What, you got ace queen of spades?
We're at 65.
Second time in half an hour, I think Marvin's gotten nut flush. With spades too.
What I call anyway.
Turn the fucking. Yeah.
Ooh.
Because he lies all the time.
Yeah.
All TJ numbers are on Mark.
Marvin's in the driver's seat now. TJ bet 65.
That's the word around. That's the word around town.
Who does he know?
Burrow, can I get you a hot chocolate, kid?
No, I already had one. Thank you.
Scam likely.
Scam confirmed.
So he's gonna hang himself now.
Just give him enough rope.
Hello.
Like if you're Marv, you want TJ to hit his straight. Gives him more reason to call in and call.
You got croquettes? Ham croquettes? Cuban ham croquettes?
Cuban ham croquettes.
Bam.
45.
Feel free to grab whatever you want.
Ace high flush is good, bud.
The nicest guy in America. Second nicest.
No, everybody else. Three categories. Poker shirts, and then miscellaneous.
What are you gonna do with it?
I got a couple ideas.
I know. What are you gonna do with it? Besides write it down.
Well, I have a friend who works in a t-shirt business.
And what are you gonna do?
Correct, Oaks Poker. I agree.
End result, buddy.
No better feeling than someone flopping the nuts and having someone lead into you the
Yes.
entire time. You're like, oh look, I'm gonna make some money on this
I
hand.
can dictate action
I call.
all day long.
I call again.
Yes.
Yeah, I've already looked online.
Please, sir, put more of those chips in the middle. Thank you.
Is it inspired
By all means.
Dude, you know I own a clothing company, right?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that one's used for different
Let's hope
purposes.
you didn't get that shirt.
Just for your edification.
That one's used for different purposes.
I really do. No, I really do.
Well, where the fuck are our shirts?
We're a promotional
Yeah.
mushroom slap.
What's our
Mushroom slap liquor.
Yeah.
Trevor brought his hats.
Raise to 50.
I own Havoc Sports Apparel, buddy.
So
I do dry fit. Actually, yeah, these were shirts that I gave out to my team.
Where's our team shirts?
So,
Huh? Where's Team Winnell shirts? Or Team Brannon? Huh? You want to have Team Brannon shirts or Team Winnell shirts?
I do all the uniforms.
Neither.
I do like football uniforms, softball uniforms. I do all that shit. These are just like random.
All
shirts.
but our
yeah,
shirts.
because what I was thinking about doing is,
So you screen print? That's what you screen print.
This is called full dye. It's dry fit. Screen
Oh.
print is for cotton.
Yeah,
But like when you do this, this is dry fit material. And it's
you do both or you just do dry fit?
no, do anything.
Nice.
I make hoodies, everything. Now we're in the pants.
Well, if I ever get to the point where I'm ready to fucking,
And we'll just drop ship. Then we'll just drop ship.
Yeah,
because
that's what I
I
do.
think it was what I want to do is I want to do a website. So people, any players can order shirts, right?
Big
And whatever, a couple weeks later they get it.
Hey, can you
And
call
then,
it El
and then I
Boro
wanna-
Building
then I wanna
Night or
take
something like
a,
that, bro? It's gotta be El Boro.
And then I want to take a, that's funny, a little donkey, a little kicking donkey on the.
I mean, why not?
And then I want to do like go to WSOP one year and get a booth at the event. You know what I mean? And just have like your best 5 or 10 out there for people to see, and whatever.
Once it takes
do a
off,
little,
it's
do a
still
little interview with card players and shit like that.
Yep.
And and if it works, it could be cool. It could be something fun. I mean, you'll never get rich doing it, but it might be fun.
All right.
I've got some great T-shirts.
40.
Great T-shirts. I'll show them
I
to
can
you.
do it.
You'll laugh your ass off. I mean, as a poker player, you'll appreciate it. My buddy who
Raise
wants
to
to do it with me,
There's no queens coming out because everybody has queens.
Right.
You don't get it.
Yeah, he doesn't get it. I'm like, dude, trust me. Poker players will really like T-shirts. And he's like, well, are you sure you're not already doing it? I've been all over.
I'd be interested. Have you do any underwears?
Back to back.
I've never had it.
It's like
With the El Boro, right?
yeah,
You know?
it's really weird.
Never in the back.
But there's some funny ones. I'll show you sometime.
Hey, can I have like El Boro
The one I
fucking
won?
underwears? Boxer briefs?
The one I won?
We do banana.
Small big line, guys.
Speedo.
$10.
Speedo.
I won that hand twice, but I ran it twice.
Hey, wait a minute. Are we doing a 5-5 with a 10 straddle?
We haven't done that.
We haven't done that.
I thought we switched to that.
2 hours. No, just 5-10. With no straddle.
Welcome, Linnell.
Are we gonna switch to 5?
Guy fell asleep at the wheel.
What do you want to do now?
5,
5-10, 25?
5 with a $10 straddle, optional straddle.
Whatever you
Well,
want
then,
to do.
then just a
Doesn't equal
5-10.
It's still 5-10.
5-10.
Raise to 30.
Yeah,
fine with it.
let's keep
You
it
guys
at
do
5.
whatever the fuck you want that's gonna make
5-10
my
good.
1400 back.
5-10, 5-10, 25, 10-10, 50. Let's go. I'm gonna get my money
Now
back.
you got a re-raise.
You're gonna get mushroom
to
slap.
75.
Wow, fucking mid-raise, bro. 70?
My girl's gonna lock down the house tonight, so I'm gonna be home at like 3 o'clock in the morning.
I gotta check.
I gotta get
You got a bowling
unstuck.
company? What kind of store is it?
Just the two of us, man.
Do anything.
Just two lovely guys, just duking it out.
My t-shirts are made by me. I have so many.
I have no idea what you're talking
clothes
about.
in my house,
Mine
it's
and he
not even
checked
funny.
into like, queen again. Sorry.
No big deal. Mr. Checks. They go for 75 today.
Oh wow, there's a queen on this board.
Mm-hmm.
Matt.
It's all your fault. You said there's no queens. And all of a
I
sudden there's
mean,
queens.
Matt's had 3 props and only got paid on
My
one of
team
them.
had- My team has the most uniforms. We have like 20-something uniforms. But I do like all the uniforms.
Thanks, man.
I sponsor
they collect
90
$90 there.
We will rank number 2 in the country.
Collection.
Give Linnell a break from that.
Anything you want. That's, I sponsored 2 guys at home under. He actually won.
VPIP.
Plus he-
TJ Head, 57%. Linnell, 47%. Marv and Eddie are neck and neck there in third. You got Matt, 20%. Jason, 20%. Jason, Elburo, and Walt are all tied for last with 20%.
Whatever it is that you want. I brought the camo back. Like
Camel toe?
no. like all the teams, like
You're
camo.
old.
Like nobody was wearing camo until my team started doing it.
Keep telling you, on the conversation this table is this. It's
Black and white camo.
interesting to say the least.
Money to buy this car I'm supposed to buy later on. You guys are taking it all.
But yeah, no, anything you can. I mean,
What time are
anything.
you having this dinner with your mom?
I gave you 8.
I just did a bunch of shirts for Pizza Paula. They just went into business, so they need work shirts.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean anything.
No,
Depends on how much you.
Your
quantity and what you want done. If you want full dye, semi-dye, screen printed, all the prices change.
No idea what any of that stuff.
Well, this is like a full dye. So this is white material, fully dyed with artwork. So this shirt here is like this is $25. But for $25 full dye, I mean I can literally do the whole shirt, design whatever you want, whatever you want.
I need some shirts for real hats.
Wholesale or retail? Wholesale 25?
No, resale.
Retail.
But I'm the cheapest there is.
Raise
My competitors
40.
are charging $35-40 a shirt.
Do you ever do any top shirts?
Yeah, you can do anything you want.
Royal Flush, we do have some upcoming tournaments. You can find those on our website, pbkennelclub.com. We do have the daily tournaments that we run here. Our next big series is the Spring Classic, March 9th through the 20th, right here at PBKC. If you actually hit, I'm going to do this right now in the chat, exclamation point,
Oh, 7.
giveaway.
Go to freshcleantees.com.
Yeah, I already have those.
Boom! There we go.
There's a link there to the Spring Classic giveaway. If you keep watching live and accumulate time, you can hit enter, exclamation point enter, exclamation point ENTER, and you can enter into the drawing to win a seat into our Spring Classic March 9th, the main event, which starts on Wednesday the 16th of March, and day 2 will be the 20th. Any other information, head over to pbkennelclub.com. And you can find out more there.
You're 10 short.
Yeah.
I know it hurts.
I do all that. I do
Oh,
all
Queen
Saved
Edison.
my 10, by the way.
I have about 130 kids in my program.
Oh, we gotta talk then.
We'll talk after.
Yeah.
I'm the real deal.
Fold'em says, already got my vacation time in. And to quote the great Bart Scott,
Can't wait. Looking forward to seeing you, Folder.
How I got into it was designing uniforms. I'm taking softball, so men's softball. So that was how I got started, was designing uniforms. And I sponsor my own team, so my marketing, how I marketed my product was, my team that I run, we had literally, I don't even know how many, 17, 18 uniforms. So like every time we go to a tournament, we'd have to bring a whole uniform.
We do jerseys too, so we do like right now, I can't even think of who the jersey manufacturer. It's kind of the same material, but it's, we have a third jersey.
Yeah.
Like an extra. So yeah, no, we'll talk.
Yeah, that's one.
Yeah, take care of that for me. That's good. You guys want? We'll just stop the game and we'll talk about it.
well, man, let's talk business.
Well, I'm losing money here. I'm gonna make money with clothes.
I coach a men's baseball team on Sundays. We can use jerseys. Who's giving me the best deal?
Uh-huh.
Oh, let's all talk. You have
I actually like our jerseys right now. Have you seen them?
Oh, I saw some recently.
Raise.
We're going with the Chicago White Sox,
Yeah,
the white with the
I like
black
that.
pinstripe.
Clean.
everybody call at the same time. Mark, you don't have fucking names this time? No.
Yeah, I'm a fan. We're working on something. I can't go into full detail yet, but that's gonna be the logo on it.
Oh, nice.
I'm working on something.
Very patriotic role.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, straight up the black with the white pinstripes. Yeah, sign me up for all that.
I would have called 35, but Mr. Adonis over there wanted to make it 50.
Now?
Yeah.
Ace King of Spades.
I had Jack 10 off.
I made it 45.
You made it 50.
No, 45.
Yeah. Way past my pay scale.
I mean, I'm losing every pot.
Very bad king, though. Very bad.
Yeah, check these. I did these for a
I called it because where I was blind.
the digital camo, all customized. Yeah, so
No, I would love to do a camo.
I like
we do
everyone
a
that
lot
calls.
of camo.
Oh, camo, I would love to do.
We actually like kind of brought it back in the.
You're right.
I gotta find the intro.
I'll show you my Toronto Maple Leafs jersey. It's our third jersey from my older days. We did the
Yeah, look how nice that came out. This is for first responders.
Walter checks, going to a flop. 2 queens, 2 7s, and a 3.
Five
In
guys
the
in
prop
hand.
bet, are already gone.
It's all limpers, all right?
Yes, went Limperoonie. The button wins. Bet and take.
Check this out. We had
So like that's our third jersey.
Yeah.
That's our outdoor classic.
Oh, I got you. It's nice. I like the white. The white's always sharp.
Yeah, no, we come out and it's pretty fun.
Oh yeah.
No, you and I definitely talk.
Yeah. Here's the. Why is it so small?
So my wife started watching The Peacemaker on HBO with John Cena.
I thought you were gonna say Ozark.
No. That's on the list though. Things to watch. She
35.
that's with John Cena, of course.
Yes, this is
Time
right.
rake,
They take a time rake.
Every 3 minutes.
Every dealer change, $8 a head. It is raked. It is not raked like downstairs where they take every hand.
Give me aces.
I caught a piece of the second episode of the show. He's a good actor. He's pretty good. He's really good.
Fuck you.
Oh, on the market.
That's sweet.
All in.
I'm not a big fan of orange, but that's sweet.
Well, I like the Florida. I like the Florida orange.
Yes. Yeah. It has a content of the state. Yeah.
That's why it sits well on an orange shirt.
The fact that you didn't snap call means I have a shot.
And that was an all in. About over $1,000 there.
Don't see it up there. He wants to see it later. No, it's 9:48 to see it.
I think we're there. I think the economy's still too strong.
So he left the table. Is that he got to hold his hand?
I'm hiding. I don't want to see what
Not
happens.
much on the technical levels.
What if we all get dragged into a war too?
That's a different story. No, but that's a different story. Now you're
Walter folds.
Well, you have
Jack.
Well, you have Jack.
In order for to me,
Well,
to
would
see
you have
the
Jack
market's
at least?
going down, to me to see the
Fucking
market's
put off
going
this
down,
fucking fish.
then we have to assume a war, in my estimation. All right. I don't know if Putin is he's a master.
I can't wait to see what you had in that hand. Did you put
Yeah.
your cards in the box? No,
I
him.
said,
I
yeah.
think
Billy.
so.
Oh.
Well, you laid down
I'm
Jack,
well
at
aware
least,
of
right?
this shit. I know.
I have kings.
I understand. But
See, like that's something else I
Shorts.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I like that.
I'm working on a
I ordered a car last May. All right. Porsche.
whole thing.
Good stuff.
Okay. Electric one, they told me it was going to be delivered in August, right? I'm supposed to get it in 2 weeks.
I go, I need fucking
So yeah,
aces
do I
here.
try to buy a
King,
car?
and I go,
Yes,
one
I
ace is
have.
good.
So I know exactly what you're talking
So
about.
I would say
Ten.
perfect if I'm really full of shit. How funny is that shit?
10.
I hope it doesn't come.
Both.
Stop looking at my
I'll
stat,
do it.
man.
I'll
But
pay
there's,
it. If
there's
it's not
so,
for you.
so much going on.
It's 10.
Matthew.
That,
Hear me?
Oh, man. You're a dick, bro. Those are mine. You're a dick. That's fucked up.
Four players.
Fucking drawing dead, man.
that's a hell of a sandwich.
Come on. Come on.
What are you coming on for? Pay this man!
Pay this
Not
man.
part of the pot.
So much.
I'm gonna go ahead since I'm.
Hey-o, we got a
on
3.
20 bucks, I'm gonna bet
Jason
their
flops a
20.
set with the 3.
Ooh, Jason.
Their
That
20.
is 20.
I'm gonna try to parlay their 20.
I'll call.
Come on.
Yes.
All 20.
Let's see the turn.
3.
And
I
it's
need a 3.
But not because of the.
3. So close to a queen.
Votage.
I like pigs.
$50, and I'm letting you off light.
Last time you said that, you cost me $2 grand, just so you know. So I'd rather you not say that. If you have quads, you're good.
He was being a nice guy, Logan. What are you jumping on the poor guy? Look at thing.
Last time he tried to be nice, cost me not only the.
That's because you decided to call it ace queen. That's a
Now,
you
you had a
problem.
three.
Yeah.
That's a YP, buddy. That's a YP.
Alright, guys,
Out
pay
of
me
both.
3. I did pay you. Nah, man, why you saying he was gonna pay me again, bro? Fuck, man. I said I did pay you. That's all I said.
That should have happened to me when I had my
Nice time, buddy.
You have a green in the
Oh,
middle.
you got a dirty stack.
Yeah, I like dirty stacks.
Oh, you're coming back a little bit. It's not so bad anymore.
Oh.
Play tight.
Oh, really?
Coming back.
Jason's coming.
Coming back from what? From down $30?
There's no caffeine in that, right?
He's like, it's down one
like
nothing in the
$35
first inning.
a little while ago. He's like, fuck,
It's
man.
down 1-0 in the first inning. What a great comeback.
Snapper.
Oh, is that it? I thought he lost one downstairs.
Yeah, a couple times I got it.
Defensive play.
Yeah, he's blind.
Jason has threes again?
They're obviously having an off day.
Question mark? No. That was the system.
Tell you that.
Okay.
That was one of those. Remember how we've talked that if you hit the button too soon,
Yes.
that's
Yes, yeah,
exactly
yeah,
what
that
that
makes
was. Because
sense,
there's
yeah.
no way he's folding threes under the gun there. And plus, I think
Raised to 110.
I'm pissed off for not winning one hand.
Black screen. Black screen.
You want a hand?
Black screen. Hold on, guys. Stay with us. Very good. Interesting.
wire came loose.
Ah.
Fixed it. To the flop. Heads up.
No,
I'm only laying
that's
it down.
coming. It is. I knew it was coming.
Shift that queen,
because
baby.
of
Him, and not him.
Check.
If not,
All in.
Call.
bro, I had
I
ace
just have a
queen.
queen.
I laid down ace
I
queen.
laid down pocket sevens.
Did you? And me ace queen.
That was not good. But the good news is we still came.
Three. I don't know.
Two pair.
You didn't need that king on the
Get
end.
this 3-outer on the river that fucks me, bro.
I think
I had ace queen, kiddo.
you had a diamond. You were dead.
You were dead. He has two
I
pairs.
have two pair.
On the river.
Yeah, we think I'm going anywhere? If you jam, I'm still cool.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you're supposed to jam. You're supposed to. No, you fucking need my
Bud's right.
folding. Because you're supposed to jam.
Thank you.
I can't.
Because I call, I'm not folding.
Linnell.
Matty.
Ship it.
It's supposed to cost me money.
What? I got that ARP discount. I got ARP. Isn't that what you're doing?
Cost me money.
You see that fold, kid? You see that fucking disciplined fold? Saved me the whole stack
I don't know how you fold
and
that.
saved her the head.
Yeah,
of everything to me
Marshall's
for the next
a-
fucking
Wait a minute,
6
wait a
weeks.
minute.
How can I say this?
Wait.
It's an interesting shove. Marshall's an interesting
You
character.
folded ace queen for 110 pre-flop?
Yes, sir.
I think he's more or less trying to represent
That's right.
I'm voting
ace
you out.
queen there and hoping
I'm
that
the net.
TJ doesn't have
I'm not
anything.
result
Right.
oriented. Okay? I'm
You
good
know,
at this game. I just can't
We've had Marshall on the show, what,
I know exactly where I'm at all times.
14 out of the last 15 Thursdays that we've had them on,
Yeah.
and
You don't run it twice?
he plays a very different style of poker. He plays his feels and his reads,
Right.
and doesn't really play potentially what the other person has in their hands, which isn't a bad thing.
Right.
Let's
Honestly, I didn't even know what twice
clarify
was.
that. It's just
I never when I first time I ever
he
fired,
will
I
he will
didn't
make
see
shoves
what you
with
guys are doing. Like, you run it twice. What-
weird hands.
What do you mean?
Raise.
Yeah.
45.
I'm just
You do know that every time you raise me, I've won.
I know.
I had no idea.
That's
All
why
right,
I
Marv's
made
putting this to
it.
the test. He's definitely calling here now that you made that statement.
Yeah.
No.
Call.
You limped
But
him.
you are
Well,
absolutely right.
well,
You won
Jack
every
nine?
Yes,
I don't
Linnell has
I
been
vote-
on
I vote-
pretty much
I don't
every
want-
Thursday show that we've had, with the exception of the Winter Classic when it was the tournament feature table.
I mean, you can argue this is Linnell's game, honestly.
Sure, I think we've kind of labeled it.
Linnell's game.
Labeled it
Thursday.
said.
I mean, if this was a TV show right now, it'd be called Thursdays with Linnell.
It'd be called Whose Line Is It Anyways?
Right. Starring Linnell.
Starring Palm Beach Channel, PBKC.
Well, you know what I mean.
Jushin Thunder Liger.
You had to do it. You had to do that, right? Throw the Liger in.
Need more Liger.
Need more Liger. Maybe he's at the Rumble this weekend. We'll see.
No chance. I have a better shot at being in the Royal Rumble.
Well, I saw they had this 22 guys confirmed, men confirmed for the Rumble. So what surprises he's looking to see here? You're going to see the usual Santina Morellos and the Hurricane Helms of the world. But is there a surprise?
I don't know. Who is in the backstage area that is a producer that they could get to wrestle a match?
Adam Pearce could do something. I'm
Maybe.
sure. I mean,
I think there's a better chance that Sonya Deville ends up in the women's Rumble than Adam Pearce ends up in the men's
kind of done
Rumble.
her. I'm kind of over her being back. You know,
That's kind
so
of what I'm
I'm
thinking.
over it now.
Ooh, 3.
Yes! Do it! Give me that $20.
Another
No,
three.
I got 20, 10. So how much did I raise?
Another
Raise
one.
45. I'm only down to 15. A 3 on the river, and I make money in this hand.
Yeah, I'm kind of over that.
7 and you lose one.
We'll talk about, and this is the nice segue here. We'll talk about my formal predictions on who's going to be random entries on tonight's Take 3 Wrestling podcast, which you can find on the Earnestly Speaking Podcast Network.
I'm looking forward to tonight's show. I'm a Rumble nerd. It's probably my favorite. It's my favorite event of the year.
I've gone to 9 out of 10 because of COVID the one year.
Right.
I've been to a lot of WrestleManias in a row.
Did he go all in?
Mania is a great show. Rumble is my show. Rumble is the show that if I could go to the Rumble every year, I would.
Yeah. And in the way they've been treating it for the last 30 years.
To be brutally honest with you, right before Christmas they were doing buy a ticket, get a ticket free. I was actually looking into tickets to Rumble.
And
I almost pulled the trigger.
I got some buddies in St. Louis I think are going to be going too, so.
Tracy said I told Matt to have the dealer have the dealer his legs for good luck. LOL.
Oh,
Hey-o. All right.
That's pretty gay.
I mean, unless the dealer ever wants to.
That's pretty gay.
Wait.
It was a 7 on the river.
Yeah, let's talk about the gayness. Now we can talk about the gayness.
There was a 7 on the river.
Sure, we didn't see the river. Sure.
No, don't tell him that.
Did you show your hand? No. I had a 9. Is that any good? What did a 9 give you? A pair of 9s. Pair of 9s.
It's hard to make a pair in this game, man. Have you guys ever thought about that?
All right, so now we have more of the 10s in the hole.
Calm down there, 2-outer. 2 days in a row.
Looks like a very rainy day here. Must be rainy day here again at the PBKC here. A lot of overcast. Actually stole a Marv, by the way, guys. Just for the record. He raises to 65. Thank you, Debbie. Marshall folds. Walter is folding. Linnell calls. Eddie calls. Matt folds. TJ also folds. We got 3 players in the hand. Now it's still a big lead here with 3 aces now. That's pretty interesting now as Marv leads out. Linnell calls. 130. Heads up here.
We haven't had a queen on the river, but we got one now.
Ooh, as Linnell hits his full house. Marv checks. Linnell going to bet out. Lead out some money here, maybe a little bit. We'll see what happens here.
He's a 7 since the 8th grade picnic.
Marvin, if I bet $30 on the river, will you fold? I need this $30. Actually, we're talking about
30.
You need to call the 30.
I know, I just need him to fold, and I get $30 there.
Let's listen in here. It's interesting. Wow, he called. Full house. Wow. I am stunned.
Yes.
Yeah, like Marv got married to the hand.
Here's your 30. Thank you. I'm the fish.
He had a fucking queen, too.
Wow.
Not laying down ace queen that time.
Unbelievable.
Why?
Now you're being results oriented.
What are you talking about? It worked out good. I can give him, if I play it differently, he might not pay me off. Here you go, even though
Like I said, that's what, you said you don't play results oriented.
You're 100% right.
If I
Yeah,
raise
Marv
that-
got married to his hand there a little
I
bit.
know, but the proper players who raise that free flop.
No, it's not. Oh, green God.
Yeah.
No, Marvin's.
Hold on a
Marvin's
second.
pretty
I want to write this down. Wait.
Hold on. I would like to pay
I would have come over the top.
He's pretty. Yeah, but I
I was coming over the top.
guys, listen. It's not.
Yeah, I'm really shocked Marv called that hand.
Marshall, maybe even you know.
He was, I thought he was bluffing there, obviously. That was not the case.
Having any 2 cards at any time. Really
So,
solid today.
anyway,
I've seen him,
another hand to go.
maybe his fishing charter's slow today, so he's.
Marshall folds.
trying not to
Walter
give away
also
money.
folds. Linnell wakes up at 8-7.
No, I've seen you play before. No, I know.
He also folds as well, too. Down to Eddie folds. Wow, well, mediocrity here. Mediocre hands here. Matt with 10s. He
35's the bet.
raises $35. TJ.
I think the way I played it got my call from Marvin on the river. And he probably doesn't pay me off.
Heads up.
I understand understand that, but that's result. You said you don't play results
No, I
oriented.
play every hand different, every
And
position
that was
against every player.
the way.
Always.
Might have
Nothing
one
ever
of the good
happens.
ones last hand, added forward, second period, and a flush draw in
Right now,
return.
sir, this
Yeah, I
doesn't
get it, but I mean, it's a lot of money. $350. I think it's more so the money,
We're not included in
there.
No, I mean, what I'm saying is,
What
As
I'm
Mike
saying is
returns
earlier
now.
You said you don't play
Well,
results
ace jack-
oriented.
I think
And
ace
the way
jack
the
is
hand
good.
played out.
It was
and
not.
you're
You
happy
got ace
about it,
jack.
it's
No,
results
this one, no.
oriented.
No.
No,
I'm going to
period.
The last one to do.
Listen to what I'm saying, though. I get it. I
Period.
get what you're saying.
Period.
CJ is calling
Yes.
45 here.
Whoa, look at that. I knew it was coming in.
Can I have my 5 back? I knew it was a bad idea.
So
to
I said to you earlier about the deal in Indonesia with Disney and the WWE Network and all that.
Because you
My wife, I sent her to her also too, and she asked me,
threw the 7 on the front end.
basically,
Is this like the first step of them?
is Disney taking over WWE? And I go, it's only in Indonesia.
There you go, buddy. Another 10.
She thinks it's a bad idea for Disney to hypothetically buy the WWE if Vince decided to sell it. I actually somewhat agree to a point. She thinks that they're going to ruin the WWE and the content going forward because Disney has a certain way of doing things.
I can see the light.
You know, and there's a lot of content on there, that we want to love that they may want to modify in a way Peacock has already to some degree.
Well, you know what? Let's table this one. Let's table this one and we'll talk about it a little
On a
bit.
podcast?
We'll talk about it tonight.
Okay.
Because this is something that, like, I think people, like, chain reaction, like, first, like, oh my God, they're going to change it. It's changed 35 times since 1980.
Yeah.
It's going to continuously change and evolve based off of contracts and, who's has their hand in it. Like, Fox is going to let them go back to the Attitude Era on national television. No.
And I agree with you.
Peacock is canceling things.
That's the part that concerns me. That are you going to modify more stuff that's already been out there? Like, are you going to edit 1999, 2003 material?
I will agree with this statement that Excitable says, that people are mostly happy with how Disney has handled Star Wars.
I would say it's more positive than negative, if anything.
Correct. That's why I'm not all in to hit the panic button like some are, because in a entertainment department, Disney is someone who will put money into a project that they feel is deserving of money.
Right.
So at the end of the day, if they're going to put the money into it, there's no other company that I want to put the money in it to make it a bigger spectacle than Disney.
Yes!
Disney's going to do more pyro. Disney's going to do more things than others. So I'm not as upset with them potentially. And here's the thing. Disney may buy part of it, but I don't ever think it leaves the McMahon, the controlling interest leaves the McMahon family.
I agree with that.
I think when Vince goes, it goes to Stephanie and Hunter, and I don't necessarily know that they're going to press the panic button to sell.
Right.
Disney may own 47, 48% of it by the end of the day, and they may have a working agreement, but I don't necessarily know that the family is going to sell no matter what Vince decides to do, unless Vince sells it before he dies.
Right, that's a good point.
And at that point, Vince can sell his shares, and yes, Vince does look really old.
Because he is old. He's almost 80.
But the thing is 80 looking like he's 85. But that's also because you guys have to remember, he wrestled for however many years. He's there at every show. There really is no vacation for him. It's 100 miles an hour every day.
Vince is not retired. Vince is extremely involved in this product.
I don't want to sound morbid here, but I feel like I have to use this as the example. If Vince was to sell or to retire, he would not make it 6 months.
He's obsessed with his work.
He wouldn't have anything to do. He would literally die. That's what I'm saying.
I think
He wouldn't make it 6 months.
That's not actually. That's out of the possibility because this is what he knows.
I'm just saying I don't want to sound morbid or insensitive to the situation, but there are certain people in the world that they do their job and they do it, and then when they stop doing it is when they quote. I'm not gonna, and again, not to sound wrong, quote, give up, or they don't have anything to do, and it's one of those things where it's like I feel that if Vince did that, like we would see, oh, his health is declining increasingly and quickly and stuff like that, and that's the thing. It's he's such a guy. who gets a lot of
Should be $100.
a lot of negative feedback for some of the things that he does, and sometimes he deserves it. But you can't say anything about the guy's work ethic. He worked his butt off from the time he took over the company from his dad, to buying WCW, to keeping it afloat when there was no other wrestling promotion to, quote, challenge him. You know, and now with AEW and everybody there saying how Vince's time is up. We've said Vince's time is up since about 1989, and he's proved us wrong. So I don't necessarily know when you have a multi-billion-dollar company like Fox behind him, and you now have another multi-billion-dollar company in Disney.
And USA is still involved.
Yeah,
30 years later.
That's what I'm saying.
Plus years later.
And you have Disney now willing to put his content on their streaming services.
I'll bet on Vince first.
Yeah. I don't know that he's going anywhere. Not anytime soon.
No.
10 in the window. 10. Oh wow.
Simply put, Vincent Kennedy McMahon is a workaholic.
He is. Linnell can only hit a jack. El Burrow can only hit a king.
40.
Which could see the outs here.
I just wanted to test out that
Only if it's heads up can you see it. They can't do it
I wanted to
three-handed.
confirm what I already knew. How much? Call.
We got Jason with 3-10s here.
I just wanted to confirm that that's still the theory, you know?
Quadzilla.
Nope. Skylar, sorry, that's a 10 on the river for quads.
Oh.
Wake me up.
Check's good.
Just that much.
65.
Marshall could think that his king's good here.
By the way, guys, my new number's 10, so you guys owe me $50 each. You heard? Before this hand, I said I was switching to 10s. Right, folks.
Raise. 165.
Uh-oh.
All in.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, they are, of course.
Just quads.
I had
Oh,
jacks.
Wow.
465.
Oh, why don't I even take side action like that?
Just quads. Quads are good.
Well, we did have a trip.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay.
They're gonna look at queens or threes.
Thank you.
Is it just on the flop, Matthew? Or the trip?
Just a flop, because the 3 cards come out.
You do know like that 10 actually like fucked him because he had the king. So fuck
I had jacks.
I literally, so, like if I was wrong, yeah, it's hard. I mean, he's obviously got a fold. He can't fold. It's hard to fold.
Yeah, that river actually hurt him. He could have got off the other king.
Trying to figure out what jersey I want to buy.
We're trying to figure out why I raised.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything. That was going
From where?
The cause, not
Bengals.
the worst, it's the raise.
Oh, okay.
Not any cause.
Why don't you wait till they go to the Super Bowl and buy the AFC Championship jersey, and then they win the Super Bowl?
Nope.
What player jersey, you mean?
Well, I'm just trying to figure out if I can't. They have no white jerseys because that's the one that I was leaning towards buying. So it's either black or it's orange, and I'm just trying to figure out if I want black or orange.
Did you call?
I might go black in Burrow and orange in Chase.
60, yeah.
You know what? You gave me my first big hand since a while. I'm gonna have to give it a shot.
You mean
You want to
actually
heat up
pay
one in a
another
row?
game?
Hey, your next fucked up one. That card comes.
Anybody else want to get in this gamble for $10 a hand here? Pick a card?
I might just do the one card. I like the one card for like 40.
Stadies.
4 players.
King 10-6.
We haven't seen 7 in a long time.
Check.
Like
Check.
hours.
Check.
I just paid you like 10 minutes ago.
No.
Skylar, I think we're all rooting for Linnell, but yeah, that 10 on the river was kind of gross.
Yeah.
Gross.
Check.
7
Check.
is supposed to be lucky.
TJ has a flush draw. That's 175. Gets Marshall off of the best hand. And takes down
I
the
want
pot.
everybody to see what I raised with pre-flop.
Be aggressive. You know what that 8-4 hand is? It's Craig's favorite hand.
I'm having
84.
fun with this.
It's Craig's favorite hand.
Is it really?
Having
Yep.
fun with this.
Thank you.
Any reason why? Is there
I don't know. I didn't ask.
Having fun with this.
something to ask him next time I see him?
He'll be at my house on Sunday.
All right. Well, Saturday.
No.
Oh.
He has a prior engagement on Saturday.
Oh, okay.
Mercedes. I want to order, and it's 2:30.
I want to lead the VPIP today. That's my only goal. I don't care if it costs me
So we'll be no crap rumble. Huh?
No, we'll be gambling at my home on Sunday after the Bengal game.
Aha.
Yeah.
And I've already told him, I said, I need you there so that you can either stop me from drinking too much after we lose, or stop me from drinking
much when you
after
win.
we win.
Can we get the VPIP pulled up and find out who the leader is as of right now?
I don't know, man.
TJ has our
I'm
request.
a
Bring that
big,
VPIP up.
I'm a big Mahomes fan. I really am.
Jason's
But,
pre-flop raise percent is 1.
One. Uno.
I am the one. I am the matrix.
However, I kind of want to see Joe Burrow do this, man.
Tiger
really do.
King.
This is for the Bengals. I mean, the Bengals fan base, they've gone
VPIP,
through hell.
TJ, you're in first, bud. 56%. Linnell's in second with 49%. Eddie, third with 44%. Marv, 40. Burrow, 27%.
I'm kind of getting tired of Mahomes' baggage around him, his fiance and brother. So annoying. You see what his fiance said yesterday? Why can't I just do what I want without people bothering me? No one's saying you can't do what you want, but don't sit there and
Stop posting it. Stop posting it on social media.
How about
and
this?
TikTok.
How about check your privilege, number one? Let's start there. Okay.
I enjoyed that somebody said on social media whenever she put that up
Yeah.
about the thing where she was like, "Why can't I do what I want?" It's like you can, but other people like throw beer at people and they get kicked out of places,
Right.
and fined and stuff like that. Spraying champagne on people that
Yeah, where's the
don't.
where's the self-awareness? Like, let me do what I want and not be criticized for it. No, you can do what you want, but we will criticize you for it.
I mean, I'm sorry. I look at it from this standpoint. Her spraying champagne on someone is the least of the worries of,
Right.
of that inner circle.
Agreed.
So at the end of the day, coming after her for that, like, let her be excited. That's fine. Numbnuts' brother, though, dancing on the Sean Taylor
Yes.
Memorial, yeah, that guy can
Yes.
just go GFY.
Yeah.
I've said that on your show. I've said it to anyone that will listen. There are very few things that I get defensive about, but, like, Sean Taylor, one of the greatest safeties in the University of Miami history.
It would have been one of the greatest of all time if he had stayed.
Could have been one of
obviously.
the greatest if tragedy didn't strike.
Right.
Have some self-awareness for
I
once.
totally agree with you on that
like,
one.
Like, do your TikTok dance that you do before every game to root on your brother. Fine. I don't care about that. That's not my problem. But that doesn't bother me. That's the thing that, like, so be supportive. Be out there for him. But literally, there's a big 21 on there the day they retire his number. And you literally don't have the self-awareness to look down and see where you're doing this dance. There's a velvet rope there for a reason. They don't want anybody standing on it. And you find a way to still get in there to do your stupid TikTok dance. And then you come out afterwards and go, I didn't know. Buddy, have some self-awareness.
Hello.
That's all I'm saying.
Preach, buddy. Preach.
Have some self-awareness. Have some self, like, hey, I screwed up.
And
like,
it sucks that it reflects on Mahomes. He's
oh,
not
that's the
doing
worst
anything wrong.
part. It's the worst part that it reflects on.
He's got to reel it in, though. Talk to his fiance, talk to his brother. Hey, listen,
I
grow up.
think this is one of those conversations that he gets through this season and kind of tells his brother, like, hey, I appreciate all the support, but you're not coming to road games anymore. Like, I'll see you in Kansas City. Like,
right.
You don't need to come unless it's the playoffs, because I mean, that one was hard for me to come back from, and I try to give the benefit of the doubt and all that, and I'm just, that one irked my nerves because I'm a Miami Hurricanes fan. I like watching the University of Miami play football. I loved when Sean Taylor played. I used to watch it all the time. Arguably outside of Ed Reed. Whoa, what the? We have a double camera?
We got a double. Ooh. Little
nice
fade
transition.
out. Little fade transition there.
Is Josh in the booth?
Maybe he's practicing on the.
Did Josh go back there and we just have a fade? I'm enjoying that.
I like that.
That was interesting. I like that one.
Little production television thing here.
Sorry. We just got distracted.
Yeah.
All right. So Marv can hit an 8 for a straight.
That
Linnell
was
can hit a
open-ended.
4 or a 9, and Walter has the best hand.
This is actually an exciting hand here. Let's see how the turn card.
Yeet. Now Linnell has a pair. Marv still can. Marv's open-ended, right? No, he's not. No,
Walter's still ahead though with a jacks.
So, it was. I thought he had 10-8.
Marv can get a gut.
I thought he had 10-8, not 10-9. That's what screwed me up.
Right.
I didn't look back. Oh, there it is. Useless.
And there you go.
Wow! Yes! $30! $10!
By the way, one of the topics tonight on the show, my topic tonight is going to be about 2002. Is 2002 the greatest or most important year in the history of the WWE? And there's a lot of argument made about that. This is going to be something that's going to start up probably the WWE at 40 argument.
The 40 argument.
Because this is something you look at the entire year, the storylines and all that happened that year, and we'll discuss it on the show obviously. But it's hard to say anything against it. Because a lot of things happened that year that transitioned to what we see in the future, also the past, and just kind of where we were as a business, and it's so, I mean, it's just, yeah. Can't wait to discuss it tonight on the show. Cannot wait. It's going to be a long one, too. I think it's going to be a long segment, too, that one.
That wouldn't surprise me.
I mean, that topic alone could be an entire episode. Sure. If you really think about that. If you really got to break down to the brass tacks of what happened in 02. It's a lot in that 1 year happened in 02. A lot.
All right, so I need to talk. So who do I write the letter to?
And you look at it now in hindsight, 20 years later, it's even more so apropos. The careers that launched that time, the careers that revived at that time, the careers that were.
Do you want to see the biggest troll post? And I can't say it out loud because it's really bad, but I want you to see this.
Oh no. No.
All at once.
I mean,
they all want it. They all got jealous of each other.
Twitter's a dark place.
But they had a squeal on them.
Twitter is a cesspool. I've been on Twitter for 13 years.
God, it's a dark
it is
place.
a cesspool.
It's a dark place. Oh, God. Ooh, man.
Follow me on Twitter, by the way, guys, at EJ Christian 7.
Follow me there at They Call Me Burn, BERN, the last 4 letters.
Yeah, it is a cesspool.
It's indefinite.
Oh, man.
And I enjoy every minute of it most of the time. Just got to know how to handle it, man. With that, oh, that's bad. Oof.
And it's funny, when I first
That's so bad.
I became known because I was getting thrown out of the aisle every time I went.
As Matt picks up 2 per in the turn.
2 per.
Yeah, but and it was
Eddie's still in it, though. He needs a jack, though.
most of the time I was defending
Any jack
players
will do.
or bullies at the table to other players. It was never me. It was like this guy
But
would,
Matt way ahead right now.
He'd lose a hand to somebody over there, like some little pipsqueak, and he'd suck his mouth, and I would jump in.
Yeah, I gotta keep scrolling because Nick Wright's gonna make me throw my phone.
So Nick Wright, I go back and forth with him. I think Nick Wright's very entertaining. I think he has some good points, but then he gets very. I think my one problem with Nick Wright is the homerism thing. That's the only thing.
I've seen the Chiefs score 54 points in the postseason. I saw the Bengals last week score 1 touchdown. I like Joe Burrow, but he can't go toe-to-toe with Patrick Mahomes because nobody else can. Buddy, you also played against a defense that had as many holes as Swiss cheese.
Yeah.
Bengals played a pretty dang good one in Tennessee.
Yeah, that's the thing with Nick Wright. He doubles down on the homer thing. It's for ratings, dude. Just skip those things. It's what makes these guys still relevant.
I lost.
I've been following Nick Wright for a long time, even before he went national. He was a fairly big sports radio guy in Houston. He was pretty good. He's just gotten into the hole now.
The Chiefs lost 27-3 against the same Titans team this season. They didn't even score a touchdown.
It's true.
What
are we doing? He's a big Chiefs fan. So he's just being a big homer. He's the same way with LeBron and the same way with other guys.
This is an even better one. Damian Woody said on Get Up this morning that the Chiefs haven't lost since October. 24 days ago, they went into Cincinnati and lost by 3. Good job, buddy.
They pay people to do this crap.
Good job, buddy. Oh, another fade. That was a good one. I like that one.
Someone's in the production booth.
I think Josh is fading.
And I'm loving it. Every minute of it.
I think Josh is fading up there.
Rebels is a big casino.
I would fucking break it down to 10. That's a big dime.
That's crazy.
I just
Chiefs haven't lost a game since October.
that's the whole. It's the whole reason why whenever that line opened at 7, I was just like, why?
The big story of that game to me, what can tilt the game into the Bengals' advantage, in my opinion.
Win the turnover battle, like I told you last week.
Well, yeah, but it's one player really. Is the Tyrann Mathieu injury? If he doesn't play on Sunday, that makes the game in
Sure,
play.
sure. But I
As
mean,
you saw happen on Sunday, the minute he got the concussion happened,
the middle of that field opened up.
Gabriel
Like,
Davis went nuts.
opened up like the
Went nuts.
opened up like we see a big
Exactly.
ball.
Most part of Red Sea. Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been dying to do it.
Tyrann Mathieu's back at practice today, though.
Yeah.
That was reported.
I think he'll play.
Oh, I think he's going to do everything in his power to play. It's will an independent neurologist allow him to play? Chiefs have yet to release his official Thursday status. It will likely be, quote, limited following a Wednesday did not practice. Andy Reid expressed optimism that Matthews will play after going down the opening drive against the Bills. The Bengals have another pass attack. So that is one of those where the Chiefs will clear him. Will an independent neurologist clear him? That's the key at this point.
So
I think that's where we.
We're not going to be streaming again the rest of the week, right? You know.
No, me and you are done after.
So let's go ahead. We have an hour left in the stream. Yep. Let's go ahead and just discuss it right now. Championship weekend's arrived.
Another 3. Hold on.
Okay, another 3. Ooh.
3. All right.
A little bit blurry there. A little bit.
That's better.
Yeah. Let's discuss it. Ace Towel game. I mean, I know you said on my podcast, Bengals. Can't stop now. I don't blame you.
House money.
House money.
Not so much. We're going to see the river.
Yeah, no, I've said it from the beginning. This team, the thought process at the beginning of the year that they were going to be a 5 to 7 win team. You win 10 games. Should have been like 14 probably because we blew about 4 games. It
Packers game,
Packers,
Jets game,
Bears, Jets. Those 3 games right there: Packers, Bears, Jets. Both games against Cleveland, especially the Week 18 game where we didn't even play any of the starters. That's a game
that's a winnable game.
So I mean, we were in that game for a long time with Brandon Allen playing quarterback. That's 3 to 4 wins right there. That's the difference in being the 1 seed and hosting and not hosting and stuff like that. So, but that's neither here nor there. Haven't won a playoff game in 31 years. They get the win. Haven't won a road playoff game ever. Cross that bridge.
Cross every bridge this week so far.
House money, win a division that you're only supposed to win 7 games. I'm going to call a spade a spade. It was with a lot of help from the fact that that Lamar Jackson got hurt, because they were definitely in cruise control of that division, which means we may have still gotten into the playoffs as a wild card. Which but we would have had work to do. But there isn't a guy right now that I trust more that's played the quarterback position in Cincinnati than I do Joe Burrow.
You mean Joe Montana Burrow?
Yeah, Joe Burr, as all the kids are calling him. I said it on your podcast. I've said it to anyone that'll listen. That line of 7 is way too big. Everyone wants to forget that these guys played a tight game 24 days ago that Jamar Chase went bananas on. Yes, and I know that the Chiefs will zero in on making sure that he doesn't go full ham sandwich again. But
to be fair, though,
there's a lot of receiving targets in Cincinnati. Boyd, C.J. Uzama, Joe Mixon out of the backfield, and let's not forget about T. Higgins.
I will say, to be fair, to give you guys credit, though, you opened at 7, but it hasn't moved really much at all. I mean, some places have a half point, 7.5 now, but it's been 7 pretty much mostly anywhere.
Yeah.
So that's respect to the Bengals. I think, really, honestly, I think 7. You have to look at it more so. Okay, they're at home this time. Kansas City's at home, so give them a couple more points there. Casey's on a roll. I mean, obviously, the last loss was against the Bengals. Damian Woody, put a record, get it correct. But you'll hear me saying this. I think I may have told you this, but maybe I told Zach this. I'm surprised it opened as low as it is. I thought we opened at like 9.5, just because of the the elements. I think the Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger injury or concussion is weighing this line.
Oh, yeah.
It very well could be.
The safe bet for me, honestly, if you're a betting man, is the over.
Yeah.
That's if you're just go for like, okay, what's the best value as a bettor?
Yeah, I would agree the over.
I can't say KC covered this because I have respect for the Bengals right now at this point. Go the over. That's the over. Who I think's gonna win? I have Kansas City winning. But if you think that the Bengals will have a shot in hell to win this game, you're out of your mind.
Keep picking against us, please, because you picked them. You picked us to lose last week, and they won. So keep picking against us. You did. You took the Titans to win the game.
No, I took the under in the game. Actually.
No, but I'm saying you took the Titans to win the game.
Actually, on Huddle Up, I took the Bengals to win the game. Actually,
on your show, you said that you thought the Titans were going to win.
I changed my mind. I guess hours later. I guess after I recorded it.
Somebody's got to do it.
So which one should we count? The one that we did on my podcast, the one we did on Jim's podcast. The bet was the under. That was actually the lock of the week.
Yeah. No, the lock of the week was the under in the Niners-Packers game.
Really?
Yes. Buddy, they had said it was going to snow all week, and the line was 40.
I had Green Bay covering the game. Wow. Well, I guess my own better judgment too in that one. But what about the NFC side? It's hard to be a team 3 times in a row in one season.
Yeah.
I've been done, but
we've also said it before, and I'm gonna say it again here on stream. The Los Angeles Rams have not been out of my top 5 of the power rankings all year.
Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna stop now.
No, not just out of power rankings. Out of your top 5.
No, they're not out of I said out of the top
5. Even when they slumped in the middle of the year, you still
I still had them at 5.
No panic. The Rams are good. They'll figure it out. And to your credit, they're here and
they figured it out. I feel like a genius or a rocket scientist, one of the two.
Yeah. That's our dealer Kevin, Broncos homer here. Are you excited with the hire Nathaniel Hackett? Huh? You excited with that? That could be the road to Aaron Rodgers. Just saying.
Ron Rodgers.
Yeah, I think that's a very possible that's happening. Yeah, absolutely.
Who's got enough cap space to take them both?
Mm-hmm. You can see restructure deals happening here. You can see, like I said, these GMs aren't stupid. They have guys that do this job for a living, that will restructure a cut and take cap hits and all that. This is what they're hired to do.
You know, you're doing really bad.
If it's full staff, it doesn't matter.
Right.
Great. Queen. Fuck, man. How does he have a queen there, man?
I do. You know, the good news for the Niners, though, is that all the guys that got nicked up in the game last week are healthy, are going to go. Deebo Samuel's going to go. Bosa's going to go. Trent Williams which is probably the biggest of all.
We
don't talk about linemen ever, but you're better because that's the difference between winning and losing. He's going to go most likely.
Trending towards playing.
Yes. And if he's trending towards playing, he's going to go. That's been real. On Thursday night. But I do think the Rams. If you look at the amount of quarters that have been played in this playoffs so far, outside that fourth quarter where Tom Brady played boogeyman for a little while, they have been the best team in the playoffs.
Breaking news.
Oh, really?
As of earlier this.
Wait. Where's the? Oh, wait, it's not my show. Sorry.
The United States Football League has come to an agreement with a new coach.
Who is it? Is it a name we know?
The Michigan Panthers head coach will be none other than former Titan and Ram head coach Jeff Fisher.
He's back. The stash is back. Wow. Okay, the stash is back.
That just popped up on my on NBC Sports Edge.
Oh my God.
Thoughts on Eberflus going to Chicago?
These are new names. These are new names in the you know.
Here's the thing. I think Chicago had to go a route that was off the beaten path, going after a guy like Brian Flores.
They had to?
And stuff. Yeah.
Why is that?
They had to do something different. Brian Flores shouldn't have been fired in Miami, but there was a reason why he was. Whether it's he didn't get along with Stephen Ross and Chris Greer or whatever it was. Chicago has an opportunity here to re-identify themselves. They went with a guy who's an ex-undrafted player that played for their organization, that knows what the organization wants and how they want to run things. They bring him in. The coach now fits a new role. They're going completely fresh. They're going completely different because at the end of the day, going the way of, oh look, here's a great coordinator. Here's a guy that everybody wants to praise, hasn't worked for them. Matt Nagy was praised as a great coordinator. They need to give him a head coaching potential, head coaching job. That worked out very well, said nobody ever.
Well, I think the Matt Nagy thing, I mean, we might be a little bit slightly different on opposing sides of that argument. I'm not saying he deserves to get fired. I thought Matt Nagy, for his 4 years, was satisfactory. I mean, the guy, once again, took Mitchell Trubisky to the playoffs twice. I mean, I'm sorry, Trubisky.
Yeah, sure.
Anybody does that,
They took Mitchell
should be in the middle.
Absolutely. They also traded all of their first-round draft picks for Khalil Mack.
And that's an Adam Pace problem.
And that's why Adam Pace is no longer the general manager of the organization.
Right.
Because guess what? They decided to change the culture of what they're doing in Chicago. And that's why I think Eberflus makes sense.
Right.
He's not it's nothing that is severe. It's nothing. It's not earth-shattering, but it's changing the culture. I think that's a culture change that the Bears organization.
I think when
needed.
fans say something, when they see a name they don't know, they don't automatically assume that guy's not a good coach. And I think there's really no way to sit there and say that because we don't know who the guy is. Let's just go.
I mean, let's look at it from this perspective. If you poll a football fan that hasn't watched religiously since the 90s, the name Byron Leftwich, everyone's going to go, oh, he was a decent quarterback for Jacksonville. Wasn't great, was a warrior, always played through injuries, never had really a ton of things. And then if I tell you that he's one of the best offensive coordinators in football, you're going to look at me and go, no, there's no chance that guy's one of the best offensive coordinators.
It doesn't correlate either, though.
But that's what I'm getting at. Sometimes fans need to let...
Yes, I agree.
I'm not going to say let it breathe, but you have to also see, okay, now what is Eberflus going to do? Is he going to bring in new coordinators? Who are they going to be? Is this a landing spot for one Vic Fangio, where he's now the defensive coordinator? And things like that. The name today, you want to hit a panic button. But sometimes pressing the panic button too early, and I'm going to give you the prime example here.
Okay, go.
Marvin Lewis retires. Everyone's like, "Oh, Cincinnati should bring in Jay Gruden. Bring Jay Gruden back. They should try to go get Mike Zimmer from the Vikings." They hired Zach Taylor, and I said it. And let's give him a year or two to see what happens because this is a culture change from what was going on to a new regime to a new build.
Right.
You have to give them time to get their guys in there, to get their format in there to learn about the because Eberflus may not have an offense that fits the offensive play structure of one Justin Fields.
Right.
And Justin Fields may not be the quarterback there. But this is something that we're
going to
get
a shot though next year or two.
Correct. So. Which he should. But he needs the shot. The Andy Daltons of the world have to know that they're going to be a backup. And I think that this is a opportunity with a clean slate, with a new coach to go in and be like, this is my guy. He's going to be my guy. If you want to stay here, just know you're going to be a backup.
Right.
Unfortunately, Matt Nagy, Justin Fields wasn't his guy.
Right.
And he made that abundantly clear. And that's why he's no longer the head coach of the Chicago Bears.
Right. Right. That's accurate. And it's just like people get obsessed with names and stuff. You know, I don't want retreads either. I'm a Giants fan, and you think I want to see Pat Shermer's head coach a couple years ago? No, it's a retread. It was just a Pat. Joe Judge didn't involve me at first because it was something fresh, but he was obviously we saw in the last 2 years he was not as good as we thought, or as good as
And this right here, and I'm on NBC Sports Edge, and I'm going to talk about this one. NFL Network's Cameron Wolf reports that Stephen Ross wants their next head coach to, quote, keep most of their defensive staff. Why do I want to be a head coach somewhere whenever I can't control who comes in with me?
Exactly.
If
you're going to micromanage like that, then you be the head coach.
I don't want to be there.
No, I'm saying Steve Ross. I'm saying.
I was just using Vic as a example of someone who I know is as a defensive coordinator that's out there. No, I don't think Vic Fangio is going back to Chicago. For the record, I was just using him as an example.
Wouldn't be worse idea though. I'll say that now. If he's willing to take that role, He flourishes as a DC in Chicago.
No, but Foldham made the point that if it's changing the culture, Vic can't go back to Chicago. I agree. I agree with that assessment. I think Vic Fangio ends up in Jacksonville as the defensive coordinator with Byron Leftwich. I've said that before, and I will say that again. That's where I think Vic ends up. But Chicago, it's that move right now is a refresh for them. It's to get to a point where we're making some moves. We're moving things around to make sure that we have the build.
How many miles are on that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Vic in Jacksonville is a great fit. I think Jacksonville with Shad Khan willing to spend money. They have a ton of the cap space. They got a franchise quarterback in Trevor Lawrence. They know they have to rebuild, and they know they're years away, but they're a team that will put the money into rebuild. So I think we're okay with that scenario. I mean, the team with the least desirable right now is probably the Saints.
You think that's a good job right now?
No.
Thank you.
I think it's the least desirable.
Thank you.
Of,
I said
of
on
the
Twitter, and I got
available
knocked.
positions.
I said on Twitter yesterday, I got knocked for it. I had a tweet saying,
no,
it's
you don't
unattractive
know.
for two
You
reasons.
don't have a franchise quarterback.
Right.
Your franchise wide receiver doesn't want to be there.
Right.
You're $45 million over the cap.
No, more than that.
What is
74.
74. I'm sorry.
That was Green Bay.
Green Bay was the 44. No, I don't want to be the coach of the New Orleans Saints.
I said
really
that on
don't.
Twitter, and I got Saints fans laughing at me like, what are you talking about? Like, dude, look at the opposite. You have to admit, Champagne probably retired. Step away because of this situation, too.
Well, you have to think.
Burnt out.
You're gonna.
As Matt hits Queens.
Hey, Queen.
Hush. I saw it. I didn't see it. That doesn't count because we were not all in the hand. Yeah, I know. I was selling a car.
I was selling a car.
It's like if I went to the bathroom.
It's going to be a fascinating
Here's the problem with doing that.
offseason in the NFL.
If you price it to sell,
Does Tom Brady retire? I say no, but I think this is the first time in his career he's actually giving it real consideration because of his family.
You want to know the funny thing?
What's that?
If he retires, you know who the next coach of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers is?
Leftwich?
No, quarterback. Quarterback.
But you can't buy
Leftwich? I'm joking. Aaron Rodgers.
Exactly. He goes and wins a title with those weapons.
You think Bruce Arians get along with Aaron Rodgers, though? They're both grumbly.
You think Bruce Arians wants to win another Super Bowl? He's not doing it by bringing in the Jameis Winstons of the world back.
No, I agree with that.
he did say gentlemen, so I don't know who the fuck.
Went to showdown percentage. Matt's leading the way with 33%. Marv with 30%. Jason 25%. Eddie
I like the guy in seat 7.
6%.
6.
Yeah.
Right to a 6.
I love these, like, stats here. Pip and showdown and all this shit.
I'll say this: this game today has been a little bit more aggressive than the last couple weeks.
That's what I was saying.
It's a nice, refreshing change of pace.
It's probably somewhat newer players in this table.
A couple. Marv's a new guy that I have not seen before. He's only been on here once or twice.
I've never seen Seat.
Jason, C2?
Jason, no. Jason, but maybe Jason also too. Seat 4.
TJ? He's been on once or twice.
Seat 3. Sorry, Seat 3.
There is nobody in seat 3.
Oh, no, seat
1,
open.
2, 4.
Yeah, 5.
5. That's Marv.
Marv, okay.
Yep, Marv I think is a first time joining us.
Right. Eddie, I think also.
Yeah, I haven't seen Eddie. 7.
I'm not paying this shit.
Lucky 7.
It's like I said, Pivot. Pivot!
Tracy says, "Good luck, Matt. I'm having anxiety watching you."
85 is bet.
So let's see.
Yeah, he likes to eat up there with by himself. I don't know why.
Jobs that are available: Dolphins,
Saints.
Not the Bears.
Giants.
Not the Bears anymore.
Still Giants.
Okay.
There was 9 going into
Denver.
This week. No, that's done.
But they filled it.
They filled it today.
No, I'm just going to try to list all 9 and see who's.
Good interview. Let me go.
Bears. Jags.
Jaguars.
Obviously, I had all high cards.
Every time I win
3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 of the Raiders are technically.
Yeah.
Never ending story.
Who else am I missing?
Let's see right now.
You need to become a fisherman for
Colts?
a living. You're really good.
No, Colts. Front
How
office
do you,
there.
how do you get
That's what I thought. I
selected
didn't
to
think they
field
fired him.
It's very
Texans.
simple. Who are the ones that know this is
That's-
the most money with? That's who's up.
And Vikings.
Who's gonna know you know the most? Let's bring them up.
All right, so the
Put 'em
Bears
up
have
to
filled
nine.
theirs.
Well, let's ask, is there any dealers you like, though?
None.
Bears have filled theirs.
The
Denver
electronic
has
ones.
filled theirs.
Not even.
So the other 7 are still
Not
open.
even. I don't even like the electronic ones. I want to break the machines.
Desirable locations. I'm just gonna. I'm gonna rank these real quick, and then I'm gonna.
Does weather matter?
No.
Because Miami wins that in a heartbeat.
Site you play on. Wait. You gave me my tool. You took it back into the
I
box.
already threw 8 in.
All right, there we go.
Whatever over.
Quick rankings.
Best
From-
job?
From least to first.
Least job is New Orleans by far. It's ain't close.
Correct.
Let's go. I would say after that,
I have the Texans after that because of the whole.
the Texans
I
definitely.
don't know what we're doing
Deshaun.
at quarterback. I don't know what we're doing.
I don't like their owner.
No, I don't either. Bobby Anderson.
He's an idiot.
Dick.
I said it. Idiot. So I'll go Texas next. We both agree on that.
I have you guys at 5. Just because I feel like you're going into a complete rebuild.
Well, yeah, and Maury admitted that.
Exactly 8, a 5 and a 3.
Maury admitted that too.
Elroy Jetson. Can't wait till he gets a seat on this table. Come on down.
You said Raiders are number 2. I got a little lower only because I don't know what's going on with Derek Carr. Derek Carr's there. It's a great job.
Oh, Derek Carr's staying.
Derek
That's
Carr's
why.
great.
That's why I have him there.
Then there you go. If he's staying, then it's a job.
Yes.
Good job. Best job for me, obviously, it's going to be.
That's fair. That's fair.
I have Jacksonville just because you're going into a situation where you have a second-year quarterback, you have an owner who's willing to spend money and not complain about
Correct.
it.
I don't like Balky's GM though.
There's a strong chance that if they don't hit on a home run here, that he may be out of a job.
It's going to require, if Leftwich is the guy they want.
Correct.
It's going to, right now. If you believe these reports are true, it requires him not being there as GM. So I have to wait and see how that plays out.
If it's not there, it's Minnesota.
Minnesota's a good job.
Minnesota's a great job.
Minnesota's a great job.
Oh boy.
Because Kirk Cousins, for all the crap everybody gives
Flopping
him,
sets.
Ooh.
Look at that queen.
Is that set of jacks? Yeah. Got a little late delay on the board here. Matt's sitting pretty here because Jason has Queen Jack.
River card, I have no idea.
Matt.
10 of clubs.
10 clubs. 10 spades. 10 spades. Oh, 8 spades. Sorry about that.
I know that, but look, but the 2 pair, the flush
You guys
draw.
can just throw it into the pot.
Oh, shit.
5's 5.
Oh, sorry.
That's 10. Keep going, buddy.
That's it, 10.
Boy,
turn.
Shit. Oh my God, it sucks so bad.
Matt's hysterical.
God damn, never getting with the queen of spades.
The Jags are a good job though. If
I have I have the Dolphins at 4 for 2 reasons.
Everybody else does.
3 reasons.
Oh, yeah, that's great. I like Stephen Ross. He wants to win. He won't spend money. He's not one who says, I don't want to spend. No, he won't spend money.
Solo Asylum says they miss South Florida poker. It's so soft.
Come on down.
South Florida poker misses you.
Come on down.
Come hang out with us.
To our asylum.
Yeah, but if you go eat.
Or as that tall Josh calls it, the Action Palace.
No, I lose money.
Yes.
I'm gonna win more queens than you're gonna win 7s.
Raise to 50.
I'll just tell you what you owe me when you get back.
And I'll just take it.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll take your 7s when you go up there. I'll take the 7 for you.
Why don't you just take another?
You're gonna comp me a plane ticket and a hotel room from Indiana.
Oh, that's fine with you. I'll take
I don't have any comps available. I have a couch.
Sevens are gonna hit like Matt
While you guys are splitting it, just tell
I'm
me.
already at. No,
you're not. You should have gone to your
3 ball corner pocket.
And then don't get up yet, because she's gonna turn a 3 too. So 3.
Lunch.
Oh, so close.
fucking close. I felt it.
So close. Felt it. And how would you feel if the Queen of Hearts hits a ribbon?
I would.
55.
I would.
We're not
lose
gonna know,
10
but
bucks.
you know, we're not gonna know.
Top of card.
You want to see it?
Yeah, drop a queen. Go ahead. Drop a queen. Queen. I wish the queen would have came out.
I just love the troll, hoping that a queen comes out so he doesn't have to pay him more money. Reason number 1, Chris Greer. Reason number 2, the
I remember that game last week.
I mean, last week, every week.
unfortunate thought process of not knowing if Tua Tagovailoa is actually a good quarterback or not. So you have to live through that experience to figure out what he's going to do. And number 3 is Stephen Ross being an owner and just kind of like they've always had like a ton of cap room, but they just don't ever pull the trigger like they have in the last couple of years. I love what they're doing with Waddle and but the 4 guys at running back, like the running back by committee thing, like you have to clean that up. You can't have a running back by committee. You can't. The defense has gotten better. I'm not no qualms against the quarterback position. But I'm not a guy that I'm not all in on Tua Tagovailoa.
So are you out on Tua? Or are you still pending?
I said from the very beginning that I thought the Dolphins should have drafted Justin Herbert. And
so did Brian Flores, which is why he got fired.
Exactly.
I got it. You know what?
I was sitting with Craig and Blake. I said Joe Burrow's going number 1 overall, and I love it. And the second quarterback off the board should be
I'm in. No,
Justin Herbert.
He gave it to me.
Hold on.
Tracy, he's talking about Tua Tagovailoa. He's not talking about Matt.
For a debt. Okay, he got dealt cards and he left to eat. So no, because once you went to eat, that's it. No, the point here is.
Hold on. You know Matt. I know. I've been working for 19 years. I know Matt for a pretty long time. Probably a good chunk of that.
I've been here for 7.
I changed to an 8.
Almost 8.
I would say I know Matt for at least 10 years, not longer.
I say I probably met him in the first 6 months or so.
I had hair when I met him. I don't have hair anymore.
That's true, you don't.
No, there's your evaluation.
Facts.
I'm still pending on Tua. Let's see if now with a more just stable. Again,
it's not really stable.
I'm a Chris Greer guy, so again, I mean, to me, he's the problem. But let's see. Ride it out. See what happens. This is year 3.
Their biggest mistake was punting off Laramie Tunsil for draft picks because they could really use him on the offensive line right now.
No doubt about that. We saw some good with Tua this year. We saw some good.
But we also saw some bad.
Yeah.
7 for 13 for like 37 yards or whatever that was,
But
where he dumped it down every pass. That was pretty bad.
The only thing we'll say, if there's a coach that doesn't believe in you, which the rumors about Flores being pretty hard on Tua in terms of, this.
Well, I mean, unfortunately, though, the problem is you go from a coach like Nick Saban to a guy like Brian Flores, who
both are hard asses,
but hard asses in different ways.
Right.
Because how many times did you ever hear Saban come out and say, "Man, Tua really sucked wind today" whenever they lost a game?
Right.
Like I know they didn't lose a lot with him at quarterback, but Nick Saban is also the guy that when the whole thing when they lost the national title game to Georgia.
Right.
He sat the 2 players down. This one game isn't gonna,
Can you fucking come back, bro? Back to back.
Odell.
Ooh, TJ hits a streak.
Yes.
Fulton's probably correct. The hip injury he suffered in college changed the way he plays, in my opinion. Yeah, you could be right about that.
Trip fucking 10.
You could be right about that.
Yes, I will adamantly agree that the hip injury changed how he plays. I will all in agree with that. And that's the reason why I don't think the Dolphins should have drafted him where they did. It's not that I don't think he had the potential when he was playing to be a great quarterback, because he could have. But that hip injury changes the way that you run, changes the way that you want to take a hit, changes the way that you want to get sacked on that side, because now you're trying to compensate for because it's already been injured. That's the thing. Now in the back of your head, you have all these things that you're worried about, and you're not going through your reads because you're like, man, if I land on this hip again, is that my career?
Right. No,
and I think unfortunately, as much as we talk about how these guys are athletes and they're built like machines and things like that, mentally you can still be like, man, what am I going to do? And it's hard to just mentally shut that off. Like, you have a shoulder injury and you go back to throwing and something doesn't feel right and you're using the same arm motion. Like, how long before it goes out again?
Right, exactly.
It's little things like that. As easy as it says to turn it off, it's not easy to turn off.
Right.
7.
7th heaven. Greatest number 7 ever. John Elway? Yeah.
In football, yes.
In baseball?
I don't know. I'd have to go through and.
Basketball.
I mean, Joe Mauer was a pretty good 7.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
In basketball.
Oh, look at that queen on the river.
Oh, dude, we need to talk about the Hall of Fame stuff.
Big Poppy and his big Dominican lunch.
This is his first year, right? Or his first
Yes,
year?
this is his first ballot.
Really, yeah.
This is his first ballot.
Deserved. Let's just start there. Let's start there.
Yes. Arguably
All
the
the
greatest. Arguably the greatest designated hitter of all time.
Yeah.
One of the most feared hitters of all time.
Let's do all the praise.
Correct.
Okay, Poppy, go to the side now.
Yeah.
These voters are idiots.
I said it to you on your show 5 years ago.
Yeah.
They will never vote in Clemens. They will never vote in Bonds.
Yeah.
I said it then. I'm going to hold it now, obviously, because they can't.
And that's just counting those, not the others.
When you're mean to writers that are going to inevitably vote you in the Hall of Fame, they're going to have memories of it. Bonds.
So great, we're using our feelings now to determine things. That's awesome.
But why are we having these people vote for the Hall of Fame?
If you can't,
the guys that should be voting for the Hall of Fame should be guys that played in the league. There should the whole Veterans Committee thing is going to eventually get
them in.
Clemens, Bonds, McGuire. It's going to get those guys in.
And eventually A-Rod.
Because those are guys that literally played the game against them.
Right.
79-year-old Bill Plaskey or Bill Lichtenstein or whoever, voter number 37.
Did Plaskey say he voted against him again?
I don't know. Bill Plaskey's an idiot. I don't.
Yeah, he's.
I don't even know that he exists sometimes.
Yeah.
But the guys that sit there and don't turn in a blank ballot. Turn in a blank ballot one time, you wouldn't get a vote next year. What are we doing?
Yeah. You remember what Dan Le Batard did back in 2012 where he allowed the fans of his show to vote? Because he said this whole thing was a joke. He lost his vote, obviously, because of it. But he did that because he wanted to show a point that this stuff is crap. Doesn't make a difference. You know? And why are we using our feelings to determine votes? Barry Bonds, in my 35 years of watching baseball, is the best baseball player I've ever seen play.
Yeah, she probably complained.
He's absolutely in the top 5. If he's not number 1, he's absolutely in the top 5.
Yeah. Okay. It should be a conversation. I know what everybody feels about the steroids or allegations.
Never tested positive.
It's just positive. You have to go with that. That's it.
Here's the thing. You're coming through a rebuild.
It was terrible.
A lockout. You're trying to rebuild your fan base. How do you do it? By letting guys hit home runs and not test and build up fans that want to come see guys hit 800 feet home runs.
I'm probably more liberal when it comes to the all that stuff. I'm liberal when it comes to steroids. I don't think steroids helps you. Eye coordination, all that crap. I think it's a little overrated personally. It may help you in terms of performance to some degree, but I think it's a bit overrated in my opinion.
I got 2 7s too. Gobble gobble.
Gobble gobble.
Vernon River. Jason Scoops. Scoop a loop. Speaking of fun in sports, the PBKC Card Show coming up this Sunday.
Aha!
Right here in the tournament area, January 30th, starting at 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., hosted by Signed Icons. Go to signedicons.com for more information there. Have a bunch of cards, memorabilia, as well as other things to buy, sell, and trade. Free admission door prizes, live breaks, a.k.a. card openings, food, full bar, and we'll definitely have the football games on as we are in the AFC and NFC title games. Also some other fun stuff coming up here at PBKC. Tomorrow is the open mic night, I believe.
I think so. I know it's end of the month. I believe tonight. I believe tomorrow.
Let's bring up the website. Yep, local. Oh, it's actually tonight. Oh, local open mic night tonight here at PBKC. For those of you that want to find out more, go to pbkennelclub.com. Hit on that, find out more right there, and then you can get more information.
How many sevens did you have?
I heard you're gonna be a part of that.
No.
No jokes for you?
Muck. I'm not a comedian. I don't joke.
You don't play one TV?
No, but I did stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night.
How much? Hand this to Walt. No, hand it. Hand it to him. I feel lucky.
Why don't you give a rebate to the guys that you beat?
So I'm saying that is a call calling station confirmed.
40, right?
Marshall, yes, 40.
Walter, I still have 60 here. Plus, I just handed you what that? Like 25. So come on.
Thank you.
4 players.
What a nice guy. See that
That's
about
a great
you?
guy.
About you.
I mean, unless it's a stone cold glove.
Check.
Eight comes
Check.
out every fucking
I'm just saving this so I can pay these two.
I'm just.
Check, check, check.
No, I was just
Check, check, check.
confused why we.
Check
You
your
gotta know like
hand.
that monster.
Check your hand.
I'm coming over 65 free fall. I got a big pair.
TJ makes it, or calls 50 after Eddie bets his pocket nines.
I only called.
We will go 3 ways to the turn.
That's why I think.
Check.
You can't convince me of that. You're always joking. Not always joking. I'm joking like
I'm thinking of taking that 8, bro.
49.7% of the
That
time.
means you're a comedian.
No, it just
Sign
means,
up for it.
no, it doesn't mean I'm a comedian. It just means that I'm not serious.
I can switch numbers.
Why so serious?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I like the 7.
I'll take. Let me think. I think my first instinct was the jack. I'll take jack.
It's a stone cold glove. You just call, that's why you like what?
He's got the 7 now. I got the jack.
I got it. Are you doing only the 10s or are you doing 10, 20, 30?
No, I'll do 10, 20, 30.
He's doing Linnell, he's with us.
So is Walter out now?
Because that's more fun.
I'll do that.
Okay.
I would have hit. And by the way, I would have hit 50 and 50 on that.
You would hit 50, yeah.
I think, no, I think the other guy's out.
Another 50,
Mark.
would have been 100 from both.
Come on, lucky jacks.
There's an understatement.
Do you have any other things trending here?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Be careful. As soon as you change, nothing but fucking 3.
Fuck, man.
Nothing but 3.
That's possibly a 3 in that hand.
Raise to 30.
It's like getting out of your seat. It's like changing seats when you feel like you're not getting any cards, and then somebody sits in your seat and they start picking up hands.
No.
It's just like,
Or you change the seat and you go off and you win.
Yeah.
I'll take 3 buy-ins. At least 3 buy-ins.
Marshall's on.
I think so. Yeah. Where's he buying for?
1,000.
Sweet. Check out this morning.
4 players.
Jack!
Look at the queen.
Yeah, but you know how that's gonna get twisted. They're gonna say you could have played odd game and not get beat.
And
It's,
queen.
you know there's gonna be a little back and forth for a
75.
while.
Just throw 7 on the turn.
I think a 7 would be nice.
I mean, I think a 7's coming
3
too.
players.
Close to a 7. A couple extra dots.
Hard at work or hardly working?
225.
That is the question.
Got about 30 minutes, less 30 minutes to stream.
It's the final countdown. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
I heard that song this morning actually. I was parking to my kid to school this morning. Heard that song. I'm like, why play that song so early? I just woke up.
Because it is the final countdown.
Raise to 800.
Walter.
Volter.
Gunther.
Gunther.
Is it Gunther or Gunter?
Gunther.
Okay.
I think. I don't know. Just call, please. LOL. Please call, baby.
That's an interesting name, Elroy Jetson.
Elroy Jetson.
His boy Elroy.
This is the same guy that checked down Ace Jack on a 8-Jack deuce rainbow all the way through the river. LOL.
Decisions. Eddie does also have a flush, but.
So let's see. Out of the live cards, and the ace, the 8, the 5, the 4, the 3 are the only cards that Matt can hit for a flush.
By the way, Eddie's does not put Walter on a flush. I don't think he thinks he got there. That's my prediction. I think he's probably worried about the other guy behind him, which is Matt.
You should be worried about both of them.
I agree. I'm just saying what's going through his mind. I could be totally wrong. I'm saying.
I think Eddie at this point is I'm not calling, I'm shoving because I'm not letting Matt shove over the top and then be forced to get my chips in the middle kind of thought process. Like, I don't think there's any way he just flats here.
There's 5 space left, though, right?
And
5
he's all
space
in.
left? Oh, we don't
Yes,
know yet.
5, but I don't know.
But how many are available, actually? That's the
Correct.
question.
And it's gone.
Okay, well, we know now. Maybe.
The nuts.
Will it show? Will it show? Oh, no, he's out of hand. Sounds right.
Yeet. 8 of clubs.
As Walter, not Gunther, wins the
Walter,
hand.
not Gunther.
I don't get to Walter. I just get one out.
Well, give this
You even have Alps against the fucking Duff.
Yeah. You? Yeah.
I get Jack.
I shouldn't even give you that.
Wow.
10.
No.
What?
10.
No, fuck that.
Okay,
I shouldn't even give that damn 10 to Walter. I willed it to him.
Wow.
Gunther.
And I had an overspade.
I gave it to you. Picked it up.
That's WWE just overthinking the room.
Walter, I had an overspade.
His boy El
For the record, I
Room.
hit my straight on the river, too.
Scoop. A loop.
Big, he used up all my good hands in one hand.
You got Dave back in the box. Still in the box, I say, not back in the box.
I know you did. He's like, son of a bitch.
Just don't have the
Well, I could have had a flush too, and then just call.
I mean, well, 10 high flush. I mean, there's some flushes that could be.
No, but when, yeah, but when he, no, but he,
Very rare.
no, but
Very
he
rare that
jammed
people flop a flush.
40.
I didn't go to
Raised
top.
to 40.
No, he jammed.
yeah.
He jammed.
He raised. He bet 800. He jammed. When he jammed, you know, he's like, oh shit.
That was an entertaining hand. That was some poker
5
playing.
players.
Five ways to the flop.
Oh, look at the queen.
It's a queen.
It's a queen. It's a queen.
75.
Linnell has a queen. Bet $75.
Raise 150.
Fold.
I have that too.
What's the turn?
$10 each, please.
Alright, I'm not doing that game.
No?
No.
Okay.
Queen's been coming to play.
Please, I hope the threes start fucking flying.
I don't care. Once I stop doing something.
I know you do. I'm just not doing that.
I'm so in.
I'm into them.
Actually, can I change my card to a 3?
Sure. So threes, jacks.
Are you going to change it? Seriously?
Yeah, I'm gonna change it to a 3.
Queens,
I haven't
jacks,
seen
and
the
threes.
3s in a while. I'm gonna take Linnell's.
I'm not that guy. Who cares?
Raise to 50.
Got a raise to 50 by Walter with 10-7 of spades. Linnell makes the call with ace-king. TJ's coming along with pocket fives. We're going to go flop three-handed.
3 players.
Yes, we are. A little blurry cam there, yeah.
Oh, 10 on the flop.
Ooh.
10-7-7.
Ooh.
Walter
Whoa,
flops.
Walter with virtually
The
the
hammer.
nuts. Virtually.
Who's got the sevens?
Nobody changed.
99.
After Jason changed his card from sevens to threes, this hand, and it becomes 7-7.
25.
10. See if TJ comes along here. He does. Turn card. Deuce. Check, check. River. Another deuce.
$225.
2 in queue.
I think your race is good.
I think I'm holding the winner.
Walter, I had 7 king, and you raised. Look.
Oh yeah.
Look,
Get that
you
outta
said I
here.
had 7
Get that
king,
outta
you
here.
would've stuck it in me.
Nice hand.
7 king.
He would have stuck it.
Yeah, you would have stacked it for everything.
Oh, he killed me.
Wow. Oh, wrong one, wrong color.
Thank God he raised. Oh, shit, I would have flopped trips, thinking I was good, and he would have stuck it in my...
Walter's stacking up now.
Stacking up.
Having
stacking
a good
up.
day. Got another 40 minutes left, 20 minutes rather of this stream.
Skirt.
Five players.
Another 7. Wow. Should have went back to the 7.
Myself
Look at that seven.
I gave it to you, too. I gave you those 7s.
Oh, my God.
30.
Hold it.
Fuck.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, Lord.
Wow.
Oh, that's back-to-back 7s. Can you show the river, please?
Show him a 7 on the river.
Oh, I had 97 in hand, too.
I love that they're just trying to troll by hitting the card just to.
Yeah.
Wait, so
You would have got $48 each. No, you would have got $30 each.
30, 60, and then 20 from each unit.
Oh, so it's only 100. It's only 100. What's 100 between friends?
Throw me $5 right now, Walter, and make me feel better about the 7. Throw it over here.
You switched on your own.
Yeah, I fucked it all up.
Raised to 30.
Also quick. Makes me nervous.
Why? I don't want to block 7 days.
I'm less nervous.
4 players.
I didn't even fucking hit anything. It's like my fucking cards are not even my suit. If I have anything, it's just off
Check.
every time. It's like, it's so annoying.
Check, check. 75.
75 from the flush draw.
Mm-hmm. He takes that pot down.
Folds around to Eddie. Makes the call.
Back on the queen deuce suited call. Option TJ's and take the option $50. I expect to play. We get a lot aggressive, very aggressive in the next 20 minutes now. Seeing that we're getting to the end of this session, at least the streaming session.
Correct.
Heads up, TJ and Matt.
They both have queens in their hands.
Yes, they do. TJ now with a big, still heavy with the ace kicker. He must 50. Matt snap calls.
Snap call. Ooh,
TJ pretty much wins the hand if he holds up. Matt's gonna call as well. Oh yeah, wait, okay.
Not hand, not hand.
Okay. Kings and queens and ace. Yeah.
This guy's winning money when 2 of his cards are out of the deck.
I know, right?
It's crazy. 2 of his cards are not handed. He's still hitting.
Lucky man.
Yeah, I'm real lucky.
VPIP, TJ, and Eddie leading the way at 53% each. Linnell at 44%. Walter at 25%, bringing up the caboose.
Raised
So what are we eating on Saturday, buddy, for
I don't know yet.
Rumber? Pizza? Chipotle?
I don't know yet. I haven't talked to Carol. That'll be something that we can discuss this evening before the show.
Okay. Shout out to my son Eli, listening to the stream.
Oh, is he on
What's
right now?
What's up, Eli? Love you.
Oy.
Hope you're good in school today.
Yeah, so do I. Because if not, you're going to get locked out on the balcony and not be able to watch the show.
He goes, is that Uncle Mike?
It is.
It's Uncle Mike on the jazz.
Hello,
Me and Uncle
hello.
Mike, buddy. See you in an hour. Well, less than that, actually. We got boxing tonight. The kids and you know.
Riddick Mo.
Mm-hmm.
Evander, the real deal, Holyfield.
My wife goes, I'm not Chipotle. I'm pissed at Chipotle right now. They screwed up our order like I think 2 weeks ago.
They screw up our order every time.
Yeah.
Marshall.
That Chipotle near your house is pretty rough these days. I know they're short staff and stuff too, but still.
110 to a $60 bet. It's like it's not a raise.
So what is it?
But it's more than 50% of a raise.
Yes, it is.
That's why.
50 more is 8. Yeah. 15 outs here for TJ.
She switched.
11 in play, though.
Bing. That is not one of them.
Oh, you're not good. Sorry. I thought for sure you had a queen. I didn't mean to say that. I thought when you started that 60 there, I was trying to interface you, get you to fold like a 9 or something. All I wasn't doing. Yeah, you were like, a flat. As soon as you flat call,
seriously, what the fuck?
Like, fuck.
Everybody understands why that's not a raise. Everybody understands why that's not a raise.
I didn't.
I'm sticking to my guns. I'm sticking to my guns.
And then when you checked the river, I was just like,
Once it all got,
I was like, I thought you were gonna let me take a stab at it. I'm like, I don't like this at all. I'm like, you're good.
and I didn't like the whole sequence kind of screwed it up. I'm still debating if I want to pay another 80.
You want to slap these?
No, I don't. I just ordered ace queen.
Well, that was the personal mistake.
No, it's just because I don't want to pay.
Eight, guys.
Give me out.
That's 10.
You only have a half hour left.
He hasn't got time for the paint.
Somebody feels me.
You're gonna make me fucking dial it up on YouTube a little bit. I haven't heard that song.
Oh, it's a commercial.
Went to showdown percentage. Matt is leading the way with 37%. Jason with 33%. Marshall with 30.
Oh, well, I would watch it back then.
Aggressive frequency. Linnell is at 40%. TJ at 38. Eddie at 37. Top 3 in that statistic as we have Kevin back in the box. Eddie raises to 30 with King Jack. It folds around to TJ, who makes the call with 9-5 offsuit. This is where we break out into the Dolly Parton song most of the time, but I will not be partaking in that today.
Why? So what? You don't do comedy or you don't sing either?
Because I don't work 9 to 5. I work 12 to 4.
See? Comedy show, go. That's
I mean, you just being honest, man. Just being honest. I work 9 to 5. I work 12 to 4.
Jeez. Well, today you did.
Yeah, tomorrow it'll be 12 to 8.
Tomorrow
doesn't reel
tomorrow
off
I'm
the
11
tongue
to
as
7. I may come in early tomorrow. We'll see how I feel.
Eddie flops a straight flush draw.
All depends on how late we record tonight.
Volter with ace king.
Not Gunther.
Not Gunther.
We should put like his name Walter, and then put in parentheses not Gunther. I don't think I appreciate
Is that all in on a call?
He's all in. He's all in. I got a caller.
All in a call.
Ooh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Why are we making change in the middle of the hand?
I don't understand
So
that.
tilting. Un. And there's the flush.
And
flush.
Eddie gets plus 570 there, I believe.
Looks to be about 300.
Yeah, 300, yeah.
270?
275.
270 or 275 or 260? I can't.
75. That's 5.
Okay. No, yep. Whatever. Looks like Linnell has
Linnell, exit stage right.
Left. He's going to his left. Thank you, everybody. Good night, says Linnell.
Take care, Linnell. Good seeing you again, brother. Got a few minutes after the stream.
My watch is telling me to stand up. I'll stand up in 10 minutes when this thing is over.
Your watch is bossy.
Oh, bougie, ratchet, all that. Savage.
Yeah, yeah.
Because what you do is you pick like your best 5, your best 7, whatever it is, and you
carry all the sizes and no.
Yeah, you carry all the sizes, right? And then you are plugging your website the whole time. Through the event, through whatever promo you do, through the sales, you know what I mean? And and
4 ways to a flop here. Ace, deuce, 8.
But that way you're not doing it. You're not doing it.
Jason leading the way with top pair. That's 20. Fold, fold, and a fold. And he takes down the pot.
As the table begins to thin out now, as we get towards the end of the stream, and this table.
Yes, we lost Marv, who got stacked, and we lost Linnell, who exit stage left.
Well, I mean, that's what I mean. Well, I don't even care. If someone wants to leave, it's fine. That's the reason you need 9 players. I know, but that's for guys like you, because like I would rather play 6-handed. No one wants to play 6-handed. So like I like 6 max.
When they did that during COVID, with 6,
I am not here Saturday night. I don't think you're here Saturday night, are you?
No, so I'm off Saturday.
We're off this Saturday.
We're hanging out together on Saturday night. That's why.
I will see you on Monday.
Yes. It's Royal Rumble time.
Royal Rumble.
I only prioritize that for the big 4 events.
Royal
really big 3. If you think about it, I don't really Survivor Series is not something I really need to be working for, honestly.
That's what I hate about
WrestleMania, Royal Rumble, or SummerSlam. Are all the big events Saturdays?
That I don't know.
Well, Mania is 2 nights, so Saturday, obviously. SummerSlam, I think, it might be Saturday as well, too. They did last year. Obviously, this year, right? I think it's a smart move to put all the, obviously, all of them would be nice to be Saturdays, but I think at least the big 4s should be on Saturdays.
Florida Mountain Man says that he'll be there for the poker party.
Lots of 7s,
Nice, nice.
We have 2 dogs and 6 cats.
I'm getting the itch to play poker again. I miss playing poker. So many time.
What do you have, an acre or 2?
Burn ward.
Yeah.
Sundays.
Yes.
Here's a jack on the river. 2 minutes of the
All right, so football's over.
Last night we're laying down watching DJ.
Some time.
That's the good thing is that we can watch the football game while we're
Yeah,
there.
I know. I hate being distracted. I like watching the games without distractions.
Oh, we're.
I'm locked in.
We were all locked in.
Poker's not even the last thing on my mind. I'm trying to
Trust
watch
me,
the games.
we were all locked into the
Chiefs game.
The Chiefs game.
You guys stopped playing poker for a while?
No, we kept playing, but we were very slow with a couple hands where we were like, oh my god, we gotta watch what's going
And now,
on.
credit to my wife. My wife's into it now too. She's the one that pushed me. Put on the TV. We gotta watch the Bills Chiefs game. Like, you hated football like for most of our marriage, and now you like it. I know what happened. I mean, I'm grateful for it. Obviously, it's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
He had the arrow instead of I remember on that one. Yeah, I remember.
It's so funny. He had this little bit about the cat thing. He goes, yeah. He says like my girlfriend had the best pussy, and the crowd's like, whoa! And South Africans go, come on now, come on! I'm talking about a cat, man. You people are disgusting.
I'm missing the cold already, and I heard we're getting another cold front this weekend. It's gonna be colder than it was this past couple days.
I remember that.
Looking forward to that.
Back in the day, man, he was fucking crazy.
Eddie is gonna take this down as long as he stays afloat.
Mm-hmm.
And she does.
I think it'd be a good time for it.
105. 105. Hot 105.
At 105.
Probably a little more than that, but whatever.
Board PLO if you want.
Opinions?
$25 each. Sure.
I think right now we are 6-handed.
Eddie, you're familiar with this?
Sick. Sick-handed. Sick. Are they doing a flip or?
That's what I'm saying. I see a lot more money than usual.
So confused. Looks like they're doing a flip.
Yeah, I think so.
We have to show all 4, right?
I'm about to find out.
Looks like they're doing a PLO flip.
Yeah. Oh, yep, you're doing it.
Flippage. For those of you at home that don't know what a flip is, basically you put money in the middle, you run all the cards out.
Top board only, guys.
Uh-oh. V-pip. Eddie has jumped over TJ. TJ's goal was to be top in V-pip, and now he's second.
He's in top 20 bad. So you got two flops.
Spades are good.
Yes. Do we see turn?
No, I think it's a bomb pot.
Okay.
Double board bomb pot, I believe is what they're doing here.
It's high only, right, for this one?
I'm gonna assume so. The fact that nobody's calling means that Marshall has the only spades.
I got the appeal high-low, but I'm not a high-low fan, personally.
You can't play it.
I got the appeal, though, playing it.
I want to call, but there's no equity. I mean,
I just hate having a nut hand and then like having a chop at somebody who has a low.
Flusheries.
Oh, wait, I had 2 pair on the board. Yeah, you were shopping.
We didn't get that far.
That'd have been gross.
Yeah.
All right.
A long way from home.
In this game, you'd rather go heads up than.
A long way from home.
Get 2 hands in there. Oh, that's a weird ass board too. Both boards spades. Wasn't there a 3 on that?
I had a king of spades.
There's a couple of 3s on the flop.
No.
Yeah. On the bottom board. Ace 7, 10, 9, 6 for the 2 flops.
Ace 4, man. That was a monster.
Ace 4, 10, 9, 6.
You need to look down there and see like
King of spades, queen of clubs, jack of clubs.
I had a queen of spades, but I only had 1 card.
Q of spades.
The problem with a Hold'em guy, you always want to.
Starting
That's
on
what she
El
said.
Barro.
4 deuce suited. Jackie Robinson, you folded.
raise $35. $75. Raise.
Raise 75. Matt folded kings.
I don't think he folded.
No, that don't sound right. That's what I'm saying. No. We got 3 players in now.
Yeah. They should be keeping track of that on the stream. They should be keeping track of that.
I was for a while until people started changing what cards they wanted and who was in and who was out. I kept track of it for a while, but the changes made me decide that was going to make my brain hurt.
I've never seen somebody dominate a random game. Like, I don't know they're random. You know what I mean?
My watch didn't tell me to stand up. I'm going to stand up anyway.
Party rockers.
Put that damn 3 up. It's worth $10. You put a 3 up there. So Walt has
Stretch out a little bit.
So TJ.
Oh, hey, you got my buddy James Thompson here. Good job, introduction today, guys. You know? As we're now, I'll be on my last or second last hand here of the day,
So confused.
I believe.
So confused right now. It says that Eddie has a 4, but it gives the check mark to T. Am I missing something?
4, 4, 5, no.
I was so confused. All right. My confusion is going to lead to us signing off. That is
my
it.
confusion.
Yeah, that's going to do it for tonight's or today's Thursday 5:10 cash game stream. Join us tomorrow evening for the Friday night delight. The 1:30. Is it a 1:30 tomorrow?
Yes, 1:30. Yeah.
1:30 tomorrow. The final table of the tournament. It'll be Brian G and Schmergs.
Wow, I like it.
On the commentary booth.
I like it.
And then we'll be back again Sunday for the 250 bounty. So again, we thank you all for watching today. PBKC Poker. Follow, like, subscribe, do all those fun things. For more information, log on to pbkennelclub.com. Until tomorrow, for Ernest, I'm Mike, James, Min, Sue. Great work today, guys.
Yes.
And we will see you guys tomorrow right here from PBKC, 1111 North Congress Avenue. Good night.